Yes. Well, forgive me for not leaping for joy. It is time.
So I'm not sure I get you.
Give me a real fight.
Any of you guys read that chapter in The Art of War about misdirection?
You don't deserve this power.
All right, what up, people? This is my second live fucking ever. Second personal live. I've only done one on the channel. John, I'm glad you up in here, bro, because honestly, you inspired me to do this stream today. John be popping up with the random streams. He was like, fuck it, we just gonna talk about something. Something he had in mind. I was just like, bro, I gotta do it, bro. I gotta do it. I gotta go hard, man. I got stuff I be wanting to say, and honestly, I don't be feeling like making videos a lot of the time. It just depends. But I figure, hey, my videos are kind of like stream formats anyway. It's just me presenting my thoughts to y'all. So I said, let me just do it. All right, let me just hop on here. Let me just talk to some people about some stuff. It is a random stream, but I know for sure the laughing at y'all in the chat. But yeah, that there was a Mario clip. There was a Mario clip that came out. There's some extra footage, and I was just like, man, this is like this is giving people what they wanted, what they were hesitant about. What look, we gonna get into that. All right. I know on the stream we didn't talk about the Beast Wars, the Transformers movie that came out, or the trailer that came out. And I'm not a big Transformers fan, so I am pretty much for the most part, a normie, like about those movies, my opinions. And then with the Beast Wars, which I guess is called Rise of the Beast or something, I don't know, but I know Beast Wars, the old CGI cartoon, 3D animated cartoon. John, I wanted John to come on so we can talk about it. I don't know if you got time. I know you got stuff to work on, so definitely don't let me interrupt that. But you know, so we can get some perspective from a real fan on the Transformers, because it was just robots just shooting shit. All right, I preferred the Beast Wars just because of the animal transformation. So I'm not hyped about the movie. It looks kind of just like, it's probably going to be entertaining. But again, just because big robots shooting each other and turn into animals and shit at the same time, as opposed to cars, vehicles, and whatnot. That, what else I got? Wednesday. So I guess I want to talk some Wednesday. So Wednesday Addams. That, my bad, y'all. I don't have manners. And I'm drinking my C4. The stream is brought to you by C4. Not really, but Cobra Kai, they drink C4 and they got champions over there. So I'm drinking the stuff. Nah, it feels good though. It makes my body tingle. This is not the body tingling performance one. This is the mind, wake your mind up. Peach mango nectar. It's just delicious. But yeah, that Wednesday, because long story short, Wednesday is woke as fuck. But it was some entertaining stuff going on in there. I think it could have been I ain't gonna say perfect, because some people have issues with the Addams family as of recently, how they've been depicted, you know, from the original source material. I'm just gonna say, look, it was entertaining. There was some good stuff about it, some conflicting stuff about the Addams, but some stuff that could have worked. And the thing about a lot of stuff that comes out recently, they might have a name attached to it that we already know. Like that Namor in the Wakanda Forever, for example, is like separate from the character that I already know, the franchise that I already know. This shit could be good, but the fact that you basing it off of something that's already established and you presenting a lot of conflicting ideas or portrayals about the characters just turns a lot of people off. But we're gonna talk about that, and yeah, this is a chill stream. This is me talking about some stuff. Not really shitting on anything, just perspective, just looking at some stuff with y'all. Let me go through the chat and then we'll go from there. Bear with me, people. I appreciate y'all being in here. The 8 people that's up in here right now, I appreciate y'all. Y'all the real ones. 9, look at that. Somebody else just hopped in. All right, John A. Douglas. AJ Stream, boss. Yeah, man, you inspired me. When I saw that Mario footage, I wanted to make a video, but you know, I was just like, man, let me just sit down and just talk about it. I noticed on videos, like I have my points, I get my stuff out, but then afterwards, I'm like, man, I should have said this, or I could have said this. And it's like, well, fuck, I'm not going to make a video part 2. My energy levels just go down. So let's just talk about it. What's good, my werewolf brother? My supernatural homie, Nosferatu the vampire, who's twerking to that beat. Hey, man, I didn't realize that beat was the same beat for my intro, so I was like, damn, I'm beating him over the head with the beat, man. It ain't gonna be as good no more. They're gonna get jaded on it real quick. Hey, but I'm glad you got those squat exercises, them butt exercises in. You know what I'm saying? Cannoli Sasquatch, yo, my supernatural being buddy, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Doing it for the supernaturals. I ain't no furries over here, bro. We monsters. C4C, what up, AJ? What up, you, bro? Glad you up in here. Hail the Lord, my man's hail all. Oh my gosh, I actually made it to something on time. Woo! R.A. Snow. Hey, I'm glad you up in here. You made it on time. You made it on time. Is this an impromptu Gator stream? No, not Gator. I'm not too gay by myself, bro. If I got some guest on that likes to, mess around with that, I'm just gonna we could do that, but no, not by myself. The gay shit, it just don't roll off my tongue or my brain like that. By myself. I'm ducking work to do this. My stealth is legendary. Look, all right, I'm not trying to get you in trouble. I hope you got the YouTube red, or where you can, put it what's the phone? Turn it off. Not turn the phone off, but you get what I'm saying. And then you could just put it in your pocket. Just be on that viewer count. Just do that for me. Y'all talking. Oh, Transformers is trash now. I feel you, the Lord. Although I call racism on 1 and 2, they were still entertaining. And after that, I just said, fuck it. Yeah, it's just too much at this point. Didn't care for Bumblebee. I tried watching it. I don't even think I finished the movie, but nah. Beast Wars. Yeah, John, if you he said send me the link. All right. John, do you want to hop in right now? I guess so, since you said send you the link. And I don't want to bore you with conversation or have you on here talking about something you don't want to, but I'll go ahead and send you that if you're willing to come on in. We can get into the Transformer stuff at first. John, I'll send you. Let me go and send John that right now. Somebody said something about some ASMR last time because I was drinking something, and I didn't realize like how close I was to the mic. But ain't no gawk ASMR going on over here. Get some glug with me drinking, but nah, no more. All right, y'all. Let me send John this link. Let me get this goddamn veteran up in here to talk some sense into you youngins about this Transformers and what they doing to his franchise. And then I'm hurry up and get right back to those comments. Let me see. Bear with me, people. Hey, I'm just glad y'all came. Appreciate y'all for coming. Y'all, I'm nervous as shit. I'm real introverted. Y'all might not realize that, but like I can easily talk to some people, but I really have no desire to talk to people for the most part. If I don't know you. But I like to get to know people, All right, John, I just sent you the link. I hope it works out. Tell me if you got some issues with it. All right, yeah, Beast Wars, Yo-Yo Party people. Yeah, man, it's a goddamn party up in here. I got a few minutes. Okay, he got a few minutes. So we'll get that Transformers going, get that out the way, and then, John, handle your business. What about Bestiality Wars? Hey, will we see it? We got the trans stuff going on. We're gonna get the bestiality up in there. We're gonna have 2 female motorcycles revving each other up. I don't know. I'm not gonna pay to see it. I like to have my body tingle. Hey, bro, the first time it happened when I was drinking this stuff, I was like, oh shit, what did I just do? But look, it says like on the little label or something, like probably not on this one, but the other one, the actual workout one, like, taking a small doses until you figure out what you could, what your body can handle. And I just said, fuck it. Because working out, I'm not going to say it's a chore. Once you first start, man, it's a struggle to do it consistently. So as I'm drinking the C4, and I hope I'm not killing myself by constantly drinking the shit. I hope it turned into that rampage juice and I turned into a giant ass fucking werewolf, giant ass fucking wolf monster one day. But yeah, your body tingles, so you have to work out. So while you're working out, you don't feel the tingle. So that's how I keep myself like on my toes. If I start feeling that burn, then it's like I'm not going hard enough. I got to keep going. RH, dude, C4 would probably give me a heart attack, bro. It'd probably give me one. I'm not trying to speak that into existence, just being a realist. It probably give a lot of people a lot of fucking heart attacks. Shoot, wait, no, I got to head to work shortly. Damn, John. Damn. Sorry. All right, man. All right. Nah, so liquid, does it come in large cylinder form? See. Y'all about to have fun with the transforms. Good to see you, Cannoli. Y'all talking. Left Eye Ego. What up, boys and girls? Oh man, we kitties just playing, man. Little rascals. Y'all talking. Zach's up in here. Sup, AJ? Appreciate y'all coming on to the random ass stream. Yeah, YouTube Premium. Hell, Lord, I pay for YouTube Premium, bro. I'm not the biggest Transformers fan, but I always appreciate the sound design and effects. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, like it's not entertaining seeing the big ass robots just shooting each other. Somebody said this, John. I think you said it early on your stream, but there was like no consistency with the characters except for Prime and Bumblebee. Everybody else kind of just got like axed, got out of here. I think with the exception of Ratchet and Ironhide. I think one of them died in the second one or the third one, and then the next one died in the next movie. I don't know. But yeah, just random ass robots popping up for no reason. And then it killed me because I was like, bro, the Decepticons got all the cool shit. Like they can fly. They got the menacing, what was that? Devastator popped up in my head, but I don't think it was Devastator. I think he's an actual Transformer on his own. But like when all the Transformers like came, not Transformers, yes, but when all the Decepticons like came together and make that giant robot, I was like, bro, how come? That's why y'all losing. Why the Autobots don't do shit like that? Two of them should have been like, hey, fuck it, let's just try. Let's see what happened. It pulled a fusion high. It turned into something. Damn, AJ hurting all of our feelings. I ain't trying to do that, bro. It does happen sometimes, though. It's not intentional. Magitech Mags up in here. What up, Mags? What up? Look at hell the Lord, modding and stuff. See, I was about to curse. I'm trying to curse less. To Ego's channel. Appreciate you, hell the Lord. I love Brian Shearer's work with G.I. Joe and Transformers. Not really a follower of the rest. I don't exactly know what you mean with the are you talking about the movies or like the cartoons back in the day? Because these are from the 80s. I'm a 90s kid, so I'm not married to this stuff, but I do like the perspectives of, older geeks. Not saying anybody's old. I'm just saying older than me that got more knowledge, that can speak about a time when I was, like me and John to go back and forth about the Ninja Turtles and stuff. Hey, bro, I forgot I got a hit. Okay, yeah. Saw that. It upped my self-esteem when he followed me on the tweeters. There you go. It's always good to have people feeling good. It's a chore when you get older. There are only 3 Transformers movies. I understand that. I will only come on if we talk about the Riku sword and Kyrie love triangle. Nosferatu. If you serious, fuck it, we can talk about it. We do need to do some Kingdom Hearts, bro. And Flaccid know this, bro. I tried to play. I'm actually playing Kingdom Hearts 2 right now, and but that shit's a chore. Roxas, hate playing with that dude. I think the whole story needs to be fucking rebooted. And then when I'm playing with Sora, it was just all these reaction commands, and I was just like, oh my goodness, bro. They should have fixed that shit with Kingdom Hearts 3. I didn't play Kingdom Hearts 3. Phoenix told me I love to talk about shit that I never even actually experienced. Hey, yes, I do. If I can see some red flags, I'm not going to waste my time. Nas, you patron. See, I'm Nas, you patron of the patriarch. I said patron. Goddamn. C4 isn't in the same realm as the original Four Locos. Kids were dropping dead left and right. Yeah. And look, when I was tingling, I looked it up, bro. I was like, let me make sure that this is safe. And Google checked out. Nas, you need to go on and talk KH. Yeah, y'all gonna see a vampire and a werewolf streaming together. diversity, inclusion, all that good stuff. I remember Unicron, the giant Decepticon planet. See, that was back in the day. I had to figure out or learn about that stuff. But like I was saying on the last stream with Ego, man, when I saw one of them Transformers turn into a goddamn, I said camera. Mike Has Bad Deeds said it was a gun, but I just saw a big Transformer turn into something small, and I was just like, bro, I'm out. I'm out. I'll keep my Cartoon Network adapted Transformers. Roxas is trash, bro. Roxas is trash. Roxas shouldn't even been here. Roxas should have been like a newer generation. That's what Roxas should have been. Kind of like how what Devil May Cry had that new dude in the later games. It wasn't Dante. That's what Kingdom Hearts should have did. Because then you give us Roxas, and then you copy and paste his design to give us a goddamn Ventus. Give us a Ventus, like, I'm old. You can say it. I would never say that. I don't even know how old you are, Snow. I'm just saying, if you grew up with that stuff, that was before my time, so you know a little bit more than me. That's all. Props where props are due. Kingdom Hearts 2 is the best in my opinion. Roxas is goated. What's that mean? That's bait. Organization 13 are awesome looking, though. Yeah, they awesome looking, but that's about it. All right. Getting to the ends of the comments. Patron, yep, on AJ's brand. I'm trying to stay away from alcohol. I'm not alcoholic, but I will, drink from time to time. But apparently that's not good for working out. So I gotta cut that shit out. Gotta cut sweets out. All of that. Roxas did have a skateboard that was cool, but otherwise he was a bitch. Yeah, that skateboard, that's fun. Until it ain't. Yeah, that was trash. I never had the chance to get in on KH. Mags, I'll tell you now. Kingdom Hearts 1 is amazing. Kingdom Hearts 2, there was some trash shit about it. But the fact that Kingdom Hearts 3 came out and it's garbage, I would say don't waste your time because you're going to get invested into a franchise that honestly leads nowhere. But if you don't mind just the gameplay and not really having a good conclusion, I would definitely say play Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Play those. Hell, even the handhelds were cool because I played Dream Drop Distance because it was on the DS. All right, I had a DS, still got my DS, but also you had like little, and I hate to say it as it comes out of my mouth, but you have animal companions. Okay, they're called Dream Eaters. That's another issue I think Kingdom Hearts has. Like first you fight the Heartless, then you fight Nobodies, and then you fight these, what they call, I guess, nightmares or whatever the fuck those little things are. Kingdom Hearts is all over the place. I have to play all the in-between games too. I still don't know what's going on half the time in that convoluted ass story. Yeah, Chain of Memories. Like another issue I got with Kingdom Hearts is every fucking game is, oh, I love you. We're best friends to the end. You'll always be in my heart. And then the very next fucking game, they're like, now who are you again? I met you before. What do we do? I was like, look, come on, bro. I'm trying to take y'all seriously. Explaining Kingdom Hearts storylines like someone on Bad Sauce explaining their last acid trip. Exactly. That new Dante design in 5 is trash. Look, I didn't say the game was great. I didn't even play it. I watched somebody play it. I'm just saying how you basically pass the torch on to somebody else. In some cases, it works. That's all I'm saying. I'm Irish, Italian, and Native American. I didn't stand a chance of not being an alcoholic. Damn, son. That's what, okay, drunken poet means much more to me now. Kingdom Hearts over Final Fantasy. Bro. Kingdom Hearts apparently doesn't feel that way because now to my Phoenix, I speak on a lot of stuff I don't actually experience for myself, okay? But to my knowledge, in Kingdom Hearts 3, the Final Fantasy characters were not in that story. And it wasn't explained, but some DLC came out with Final Fantasy characters. So they was like, oh, y'all really like these dudes? Here you go. So yeah, even the Kingdom Hearts franchise, they like, y'all, I don't know. I'm not with it. Nosferatu the Vampire, nah, that was Sora. He's so emotional. Bro, Sora and Dream Drop Distance, and y'all, we talking about Kingdom Hearts right now. This is Nosferatu fault and Phoenix for validating him. But Sora was emotional, but as I'm playing too, Sora talked a lot of shit. So like when they first met Pete, and back in the day, you know, because I was in my teens as this was coming out, big Disney fan. So to see Disney and Final Fantasy, oh yeah, Max, you say you never got into Kingdom Hearts, but you love Final Fantasy, so I do think that you should play for that, because back when this game was announced, I'm not gonna say a lot of people were turned off, and I was a kid, so what do I really fucking know about the consensus of everybody else? But you know, nobody, I don't think anybody ever thought like if you mix Disney with Kingdom Hearts, what could you get? Now I do think Kingdom Hearts on its own is the perfect mesh of those two things. Because the Kingdom Hearts characters do look like Disney-fied Final Fantasy characters. But to see those Final Fantasy characters in that Kingdom Hearts, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Like I said, play 1 and 2. But I was saying that because your point, C4C, was when I'm watching Sora and they saw Pete for the first time. So Pete appears in Kingdom Hearts 2, and he was like, "Yeah, Maleficent's go to some." And then Sora, Donald, and Goofy just laughing like, "Bro, we done already beat the hell out of that broad. Maleficent ain't coming back to do shit, bro. Your plan is over before it even started." Like Sora talked a lot of trash in that game. But as I'm playing Dream Drop Distance, Sora's just riding Riku nuts, and it was disgusting. Like, well, if Riku do it, I'm with it. If Riku believes we can do it, then I believe. If Riku can pass, I'm just like, bro, shut the fuck up. Because this character, yes, it starts out very Disney, but you see these Kingdom Hearts characters alongside Final Fantasy characters. Like you even fought Sephiroth as a boss fight, like secret boss fights in 1 and 2. So it's like y'all keeping this dude like real childish, but you got him next to some like Final Fantasy protagonists. Like I can't believe this dude can take out Sephiroth. You know, I'll excuse y'all for Sephiroth just going easy on the boy in 1. 2, Sora came with it. Sora came hard. The drive forms, bro, that shit didn't even carry over into 3. Yeah, I've just been talking about Kingdom Hearts for a long ass time, but yeah, Sora emotional as fuck. He's not becoming the Final Fantasy character that they're kind of making him out to be. All right, here we'll get through these comments and give y'all actual content. Unless I change the title to like Kingdom Hearts talk. I like how Sephiroth is considerably more difficult in Kingdom Hearts than Final Fantasy. LOL. Look, man, I didn't play the OG Final Fantasy, so like 7. I didn't play 7. I watched my dad play Final Fantasy, so that was my introduction. That's how I'm emotionally invested into that franchise, into these characters, because my dad playing the game, and I'm, you know, he got little old me right next to him. So that was the beautiful thing about this franchise, because I got to experience that with him. But when Kingdom Hearts came out, he played it for a little bit, but then he was like, "Nah, you can play it, son." So then I played it and I went hard. And so I see him fight Sephiroth in Final Fantasy, and now this man watching me fight Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts. So that was beautiful. It was beautiful, bro. It's a lot of good things about the game. It's not Sora's fault. He's being groomed by Donald and Goofy. Man, get out of here. Donald and Goofy are pure. Are they furry? Zax, y'all be coming with that hate. Y'all love to shit on me for being a closet furry, don't you? I remember the music and advertising. They thought the music was good. The music is amazing. They recycle the shit out of the them songs though. It was simple and clean. But did I just hear Nosferatu admit he didn't follow a game's story? Max, take away his donor privileges. I need a Krispy Kreme close to me. Ha ha ha. Kingdom Hearts storyline is a fever dream while on LSD. Bro, the beginning cinematics are a fever dream. Like, boy. All right. Copa up in here, popping in to show support. I appreciate you, man. Hit the like button. Like I said, you cut me on. You can run as far away from the phone as possible. I like to see you on that viewer number up there. Daniel, Kingdom Hearts makes the Metal Gear storyline look as simple as Clifford the Pig Red Dog. Bro, Kingdom Hearts storyline is disgusting. And I petition that we reboot it. Kingdom Hearts still blows my mind. They got all those licensed characters together. We probably won't see anything on that scale ever again in gaming. Agreed. And that's why when I say reboot Kingdom Hearts, I know there's probably no fucking way that'll actually happen, but I definitely think it needs to. There's just too much going on. Nosferatu, true. All right, y'all talking. Let y'all have y'all conversation. Oh, geez, I'm going to have to play Kingdom Hearts now, but I've never finished Dark Souls and have made a vow to finish one franchise before I move on to the next, and I have to finish my book series first. I feel you, but make sure Kingdom Hearts is on that list. You'll fall in love with it. You'll fall in love with it, but it's a double-edged sword because you got to take all the bullshit that comes with it, or you're just going to be missing out on a whole lot. But again, it really amounts to nothing. So you got to take 1 and 2 for 1 and 2. And understand that, hey, it's some parts of the story you're just not gonna be able to experience, because 1 came out and then the Game Boy Chain of Memories came out, which explains why they kind of forgot everybody in 2, but still it becomes this whole digitizing Sora's memories and all this type of, bro, too much. Sephiroth really didn't ever put his whole effort fighting Sora. He didn't even try fully with Cloud, and that's how he got clapped. Yes, agreed. So I can accept it. Like I said, I can accept it for that. But in 3, I should have seen Sora like come with it. This man got 2 Keyblades as well, but then you limit him to 2 Keyblades in the dry form. But then Roxas has 2 Keyblades like in his true self with his memories. Like, come on, bro. I'm supposed to be rooting for this guy. Make me love Sora. I love hearing someone nerd out, even if I have no experience myself. I understand. I totally understand, Daniel, and I'm not trying to stay on there too long. But goddamn, AJ, check out Evil West. It's a Vampire Slayer game, and it looks cool. I did check that out. I tweeted about that. I said, Red Dead 2, you fucked up for not giving me Undead Nightmare, because now I'm probably finna give my money to this game over here when I would have loved to pay Rockstar for that shit. Why are you inciting violence against my people? Hold on. Okay, Evil West, Vampire. I thought he was fighting zombies. If we thinking about the same game, but look, Nosferatu, I know you can kill a few werewolves or just basic wolves, so don't be mad at it. Apparently, Sephiroth isn't even in 3. Another reason I'm not playing. Thank you, Nosferatu. Thank you. I have my eyes. So the game is awesome. And vampires got all cool shit. All right. End of the comments. Thank y'all. Y'all wild. I appreciate y'all for being here. What is the first? John, since you're you know what? Because I'm gonna go in on this Mario forever. Let me hurry up, get this Transformers out the way. And y'all, I did get the copyright claim for my Mario stuff, and on the stream where we was pausing it, talking, and doing all this stuff. So I ain't no telling what's gonna happen. So just we going for it. And a lot of y'all have already seen this. I know it's old, but we here. We talking about it. All right, y'all see that? Now, out the gate, my issue is they showed this clip just to show it at the end. I don't know. It's probably a nitpick, but it was just weird. And I don't know any of these. I don't really know the Transformers like that. Like I know these names. I've seen, like I said, I've seen these shows, but I'm not too connected to them. I think somebody said this was. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
It was all a dream.
For millions of years. Now, this is one of those adaptations where I bitch about adaptations always taking place in human world. Well, the Transformers actually do. So it makes sense with this. John, if you're still here, I would love your input. But the Netflix Transformers little specials, little short stay, that was actually cool. But yeah, this works. So I want my boy Shia LaBeouf back.
I'm not the one to fear, Prime. There is
the Maximals. All right, first off, I did. Again, I'm a normie with the Transformers. So back in the day, I did think, as a kid, I did think Beast Wars were the Transformers in just another dimension. But apparently, they are. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna fake like I really know what's going on. I think it's another universe. Maybe there are more than one Prime, so maybe that's something. Drop knowledge on me. Drop knowledge on me.
The darkness coming.
It was all a dream.
It was all a dream.
Like, who is this? Who is this character? Is this Jazz again? Tell me if you know. Tell me if you know. I heard Mirage. I think that was the name. I heard some people throw out, but here we go.
Dream.
Pull over! I'm not driving!
And if you don't know,
Now you know. Now this was dope. Okay, this was cool. But it wasn't like wowing. It wasn't exciting because I was like, man, this is just basic Transformers tech right here. So it was cool though. They kill. Yeah, I'll go through the comments as I'm watching because I know once I go back, I'll be lost. So Jacob Ironside is up in here. What up, bro? This makes my head hurt. I feel you, especially if you're a fan of Transformers. Ain't no telling what fuckery is going on in this trailer. And I'll make the disclaimer: I'm not a big fan. I'm watching it as a normie. I am judging this, critiquing this as a normie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hal, aka Otacon's sister, actually died. See, I don't know what's going on with that. That did not look like he really popped out of the car. Man, it didn't. Beast Wars technically predates Transformers. Okay. My head held Lord. He mad. Oh well, I'm sorry to torture you like this. I do have to run though. Dempsey, get up out of here, man. Go handle your business. I know you got a lot. You got stuff to handle. Appreciate you being here. Wish you all luck and fortune. Yes, sir. And you the same. Go forth and conquer. Yeah, they killed Jazz in the first movie. I hate that. Yeah, that is Mirage. He has that power in the cartoon. Okay. Jazz is an awesome character, and they really misused him in the first movie. Megatron rips him in two. Yeah, I hate it happened to my black Transformers, but you gotta, a good villain you love to hate. And he was like, "You want a piece of me?" And Megatron said, "No, I'll take two." I was like, "Damn, Megatron. Damn, Megatron ain't racist though, because he want to kill all their ass. He didn't care what they were coded as. Like all of y'all gonna get this ass whooped. Just like people been talking about the whole Transformer. Megatron don't give a fuck." Or was he Megatron? What was his name in Beast Wars? I know he had he was a T-Rex, but then I've seen him with like a dragon form. You can make a Transform movie without humans. I feel you. And that's why I said the Netflix ones were good, because they was just on Cybertron doing their thing until they left. But I feel you. Kaylin, what up, Kaylin? Debate films are so bad. I feel you, bro, but they are entertaining. Entertaining don't equal good. All right, I never fight somebody on them movies were good. They were big robots blasting each other. Generation 1, 1980s is the good stuff. See, man, you speaking like the veterans. You speaking like John. He got new forms over the course of the show. Okay. Megatron. Yeah, bro, them Decepticons, them Predacons, they always get the good stuff. All right, back to the trailer. This summer. Now that part right there, I remember Cheetor. I was like, that's just Bumblebee, right? But in maximal form, animal form, hey, apparently they different. Here they go, but I mean that's cool. And I don't think the Beast Wars are actually trying to blend in. I saw John talking about I think they're exoskeletons or outer bioorganic cells were like deflecting some type of negative destructive energy. Look, you ain't blending in with this big ass cheetah running around. But it's dope. Okay.
And if you don't know, now you know.
The
I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call a quick, same number, same hood. It's all good.
all right, so
Blowing up like you thought I would. Call a quick.
is this RC? Because I remember they did introduce the motorcycle Transformers in the later Transformers movies, but and y'all saw it. I really don't care to look that up, but apparently in some 2018, that's the woke era. A comic came out and RC was so the Transformers don't have like real biology going on, but somehow RC was able to have somebody to work on her body. And I'm just like, how the fuck does a Transformer, like, what do you say? And it's funny because, you know, we got it going on in the real world. You go to the doctor and say, hey, I need you to chop these off, turn that thing inside out. But what does a Transformer say to somebody to be more female like? Like, does it say slim my waist down, make my butt bigger, give me some airbags? Like, what is that conversation like? Like I said, the Megatron don't give a fuck. Megatron about the equality. Either you Predacon or Decepticon or nothing. Or nothing. All right, what y'all talking about? A couple new people that got up in here. Megatron is still named Megatron in Beast Wars, but he is a T-Rex. He was a Predacon. Yeah, Megatron was that real. He didn't have to change his name. I always laugh when I found out Jazz was voiced by Eddie Winslow from Family Matters. Did he make that deep of a voice, or did they like alter it or mess with it? Because I loved his voice. I loved his voice. Sup, little bitches. God damn, Jazz. Why they do my boy like that? Biggie Optimus Smalls, something like that. That's what's going on. Cheetor. Yeah, I like the cheetah, man. Did you get at the new Transformers on Netflix? It's taking liberty from that show, War for Cybertron. Yeah, I watched them. I liked them. That looks like RC. I thought they called those three females RC, though. Yeah, I guess so, but that's the only motorcycle I know. Yeah, that's her. In season 1, they crash landed on the world where unrefined energon wreaked havoc on their robot forms. Their beast modes protected them from that. Yeah. So now remember you saying like this story looks like it's all over the place in this trailer, John. But yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with that, or if they're even going to explain that, or if they're just going to keep it at, hey, bro, it's just robots shooting each other, or more hand-to-hand combat with the beast formers or whatever. And there was a Beast Wars anime that I watched. I didn't finish it because, you know, trying to watch on these illegal websites, just a whole bunch of issues. And I'm just like, look, I ain't got energy for all of that. But the anime was dope. They had a baboon in there, some squid dude, like a frog, like a buffalo, the baboon or mandrill. He was dope. Optimus Primal was a golden white lion. Yeah, Transformers they're popular everywhere. Okay, nah, he was unrecognizable. Okay, I don't know if you're talking to me, Caitlin, or you still having your conversation with somebody up there. Brandon, the anime guy, word up. You saying word up or what up? What up though, bro? What up? The last Transformers movie I saw was the Dinobots one, where they happened to conclude the movie in China, not for ticket sales, of course. I couldn't stomach of these after that. Hey, bro, I like to see those. I didn't like that the Dinobots were treated like lesser citizens, like when Optimus Prime was riding on and I don't know I can't think of their names right now, but when he was riding on the T-Rex, I was like, bro, that's disrespectful. That's another grown ass man right there. Let him just run on his T-Rex legs without your big body on him, and like fight as a squad. Don't treat this man like no mount. He should have transformed. Hold on, Optimus, what the fuck you doing, bro? Get out of me, bro. Femicon. Hey man, put them female. My question was, okay, so if you're born, if Transformers are genderless, then they're not transitioning. They're not trans. They're picking. You didn't have a gender to begin with. You decided, I want some of those parts. So this is still not a win for the trans community. Sucks to suck, but this ain't that. Unless you the what's his name? Shitface from Chucky. Y'all ain't don't have the luxury to just pick what you want. You gotta make some alterations. What a day, what a day. Hey, it's a Monday. I'm blessed to be to work from home with my own business, working for dogs. We've handled the dogs. So now I got some chill time. So, but for y'all working on Mondays, I know John pumping the coffee and man, feel for you. I feel for you. But when I was working not too long ago, that's really when I got into like the podcast and stuff and listening to a lot of people while I was cleaning up dog shit. I just had the podcast going in my ears. Hail to you, mobile at the moment, can't tag easily, bro. I understand that. And a lot of people, y'all know when I hop in the chat, I say, what up, people? And everybody say, like, what up, AJ? What up, AJ? Look, it's just on their phone. I'm mostly on the phone. I can't tag. And it's hard to, okay, how do you, they have this letter capitalized and this lowercase. Okay, this number's like, look, I can't do all that on the phone. But I appreciate y'all shouting me out and talking to me. All the good stuff. The number love. Good to see you all today. Keep kicking ass. That's what we trying. The RC twins was already in Transformers 2. Yeah. And this character don't look like those. So why can't they just adapt the 1980 show in the live action, then adapt the 1986 animated movie? Kaylin, we can give them a bunch of great ideas all day, but independent creators. Why we got to make our own shit. Kaylin, what you are doing. I remember you used to plug back in the day. Haven't seen you in a while, but hey, man, you here, plug your shit. I got a list of stuff that I got to get of indie creators, but Kaylin is one of those. My favorite Transformer is Jared Leto and Dallas Buyers Club. Nosferatu, I don't get the reference, bro. I'm sorry. Grimlock was a king. Optimus is a slave owner. Always have been. Damn. You putting me on knowledge right now, Caitlin. Reed, how Optimus Prime is pure greatness. I like Optimus. I like him. I just think they ride his non-existing dick too much. But hey, he's a man. I don't know. They are non-binary. Yep. Yeah. So he ain't transitioning from nothing. Or she. RC. Rule of cool. If you have the option to ride a robot dinosaur in the battle and not doing that, you should always choose to do so. I feel you, John. My issue is not necessarily with Optimus. My issue is with Grimlock. Okay, that's what you were saying. The T-Rex. His name was Grimlock. That's my issue. Because hell, the Lord just said Grimlock was a king. Ain't no king. Ain't no respectable king. Probably Viserys. But ain't no respectable king about to let no whole other armored man ride on his back. And y'all ain't homies like that. These dudes just met. They just met, bro. I want to see a Transformer. Hey, we joked about that on the stream. Headed to a 16-hour shift overnight. You can do it. I don't have that clip, but you probably know what I'm talking about. Rob Schneider. Megatron was a slave in the pits who rose up against his masters. Oh, snap. Respect. I like Megatron. He was just fighting for what he believed in. But he wanted his people to continue on, to live. I ain't mad at it. Shots fired at King B. Oh, yeah, I hate King B. And he didn't have a dragon. You ain't finna be ruling me. You ain't got no dragon. Now, your homies got dragons. Your brother got dragons. I feel you, but you ain't got no dragon. So I would have tried something with King Viserys. Otto took too long. Bumblebee was a reboot. I feel you. And this supposed to be a continuation of that. They did all the Transformers so dirty. I feel you. I feel you. All right.
Same number, same hood. It's all good.
Of all the threats.
Y'all want me to stop right there? Y'all see some Easter eggs? Who is this? What is this character? Oh yeah, they didn't show any of the Predacons in this.
From both your past.
Y'all see some Easter eggs? Who is this? This Mirage, RC, Bumblebee, Prime, and Humans. Rhinox.
And future.
Yeah. It was all a dream.
You've never faced anything like this. Let them come.
Let them come. Look, Optimus Prime is a real one. That boy will face the odds. I enjoy Optimus. Okay. It took them how many movies to finally realize that the Transformers are the real characters, not the human actors? Agreed. Told you I checked out. John, take care and good luck. Did John announce his departure? Like Twitter. John, get out of here, man. Go save them lives, bro. Go put you a TikTok of you dancing out there. Don't spill the coffee. I want to see the coffee in your hand. You dance. What's the girl, the Ukrainian soldier doing the Pikachu dance? Pick you a Pokemon, bro. Make up a dance. Let me see that. King V over AJ's pro trans live stream. It's not trans. It's choosing. It's not trans. It's choose. That's what's happening with RC. I wonder if Hot Rod is in it. I remember Hot Rod. Who was it? Sideswipe? Was that the silver car they introduced who was moving like he was skating? Then he had the big swords. He slashed that one car down the middle, which was retarded because I was like, hold on, that other car is a transformer. Why are you still in robot form just allowing this man to slice you right down the middle, bro? Like transform and block that goddamn sword. But yeah. I have to watch the Mario trailer after this just to watch the foolishness away. Well, we have a Mario clip that a lot of y'all might enjoy. Okay. We're gonna get to it. I'm excited at least to see Prime brutally murder more people and transforms like the monster he is, according to Bay. Let them come. I see Optimus Prime saying, death can have me when it deserves me. What Kratos say? Some cool shit like that. Roar! I have to go. I don't know if you're roaring or whatever, but I like to think that's a roar. Work beckons and I must answer. Swoosh. Hell, chat and be awesome. Appreciate you, Ari Snow. God damn. That comment just, I just felt something with you saying that. We was blessed by your presence just then. Thank you. Go handle your business. Get to work. Are you pro-trans, AJ? Are you asking me? Am I pro-trans? I'm pro no government. That's what I'm pro. People should be free to do what they want, and your ass get out of line, you will be taken care of. That's all I'm saying. I ain't got nothing to do with folks cutting off their bodies and all that. Just don't fuck with the kids. Just don't fuck with the kids. Optimus wouldn't have stopped honking when Trudeau said to stop. Wouldn't have stopped honking when Trudeau said to stop. Bro, I don't know what Optimus would have did. Optimus would have said, we have no desire to be in your earthly politics. But Optimus Prime would have fought Megatron for y'all's right to protest or not protest. Optimus want to stop. Okay, you fixed it. Do not come. Preach, AJ. Yeah, that's all I'm about, man. I'm pro common sense. Agreed. You mean you don't want them cutting off my testicles? No, I love my testicles. Of course he's pro-trans. He's a werewolf. See, I'm not, although I go through a transformation, all right, it's not a one and done. Cut this off, I grow this, and it's not that. I'm 50% wolf, 50% human. So I'm not transitioning into anything. I'm transforming for a certain amount of time at will. But that's it. That's as far as it goes. And unlike their transformations, mine, I do not need the aid of a medical professional. Okay. That's why I'm supernatural. Supernatural. Werewolves do transform. Yes, we transform. We don't transition. So you're more than meets the eye. It depends on when you're looking at me. Jacob, you sexy son of a gun. Oh, okay. You just randomly just praising this man's looks. I'm with you. I ain't mad at you. We got some beautiful, beautiful people in this world. He's non-binary. Flaccid. I'm gonna stop entertaining you. More trailer. Okay, let me go back. There's a lot of energy going on right here.
Let them come.
Let them come. Okay, and that was the reference. Do not come. Okay.
Let them come.
And then Megatron, do not come. No. So, okay, that joke would have been funnier if it was actually when Optimus sent out their signal. It told all the Transformers, all the Autobots, like, come. And then you see a clip of Megatron, do not come. You'll get fucked up just like the rest of these dudes. Do not come. Okay. One more time.
Let them come.
See that? That's what I'm talking about. And then look at the Predacons flying and shit. And then they had the bug transformation so they could fly. Was somebody a scorpion, or am I just making this up in my head? I know you had the female who was the spider, but just cool stuff. And then it's probably a bunch of them, and we got 4 little funky. I'm saying Autobots, but yeah, they are Autobots. Okay, there's only a few Autobots, but you got the Maximals with them. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the evil people are going to outnumber the good guys, but somehow the good guys are going to win because that's how it goes. Now, that was cool, and I keep starting this. But look, this is not a... this is what I do, all right? This is what I do. We go through the trailer, I stop, and y'all done seen this shit probably a bunch of times already. All right, so when Cheetor, now look, it's mediocre as hell. All he did was just jump over a rock, which I'm not wowed by it. But throughout the course of these movies, I've seen some cool transformations or some shifting scenes. That scene could have been a lot better, but who's to say there won't be more in the movie? But yeah, he running, jump on a rock, human form. Because now I got the issue with, now I hate Twilight, but the issue with Jake, when y'all remember that vampire got on him and was like grabbing him from the back, and then he was just like, are you trying to turn his head around, trying to bite him? See, that's those are the limits that you have when you stuck on all fours. So I give Cheetor props for saying like, hey, I'm not about to run in here and get my ass jumped and somebody snatch me up from the back. Let me go on and two-legged real quick. So this man go from twin swords, some dual daggers, curved swords to a ball and chain or a whip or something. What just happened there? See that? You see that? He come with the blades and then it just turned into I don't know. Maybe I'm nitpicking. I don't understand it. Lil Wayne says, "Does it misunderstand or I just don't understand it? Am I retarded or is the movie retarded?" Oh, snap. Look at that. The purple dude. Who is the purple dude? Look at him flying. Look at that. Y'all, this big robots fighting. Explosions. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Ooh. See? Look, this is what I mean. Look right here. So we got our heroes. I'm pretty sure we saw all of them. But look at this. You got this dude, and then you got, look at these little, look at that. Y'all saw it. I don't want to go back again, but it was like 5 little fucking little skinny robots that popped up.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Why don't they finish that lyric? If you don't know, now you know. Why don't they finish that in the trailer? Done my C4. That's when they could have had. They would have kept jazz in there. They probably could have got away with saying that word. But nah. This scene was funny.
And if you don't know,
Now you know.
now you know.
Nah. That was funny. Look at him. You going to school, Laney? Bro got his backpack. He said, I'm never late again. My car work now. All right. Stop sharing that. All right, get Transformers off the screen. All right, how y'all feel about that? Let me go through these comments. Let me see them werewolves just grown and cut their hair on a much faster cycle than normal people. Yeah, man, our shit. And then the better, the more you do it, the more experience, the easier it becomes. The less painful the transformations, all the type of shit. You able to access your werewolf powers without having to transform. It's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. Do you mark your territory? I don't need to, but yeah, I do. Just for primitive purposes. It just feels good to go piss outside. Just go piss on yours. That's all. Is anyone interested in seeing this? Might be a good popcorn film. Yeah, I think a lot of people are excited. This is, and crucify me if this is a bad take, but I do think this is. I'm not saying Transformers itself is something that you could just turn your brain off and just watch, but I think these movies have been treated like that. So yes, I do think people are interested in seeing this because it's not like it's just Beast Transformers. It's like the Transformers and the Beast ones. But I'll never tell anybody go spend your money on any of this shit. So, but yeah, I think people are interested. It looks fun, Max. Yeah, with Jacob Irons. See, it could be fun, Max. That's how this series is being handled. It's just fun. These movies are not for me. Agreed. Why not, Nas? Because they are fun? You saying vampires can't have fun now? Phoenix? We got some supernatural hate. Firebird versus the undead. I would never get over what Bay did to Starscream, the best character they had, and they butchered him and made him an extra. What did Starscream do? How was he handled? I know every time I see Starscream, he always scheming, and Megatron just keep him around for some reason. I need something that has interesting themes and compelling writing, like The Last Jedi. Oh my goodness. Nosferatu, you're a vampire, but you're a troll at the same time. I used to love these purely as popcorn movies. Nah, it's no more donuts for you then. Mags, if it ain't Krispy Kreme, I don't need it. I don't care about it. So you can withhold them donuts from him, and it's a punishment. But unless you got them fresh out the oven, hot light on, I ain't even messing with it. Mags, they call me the baker. I would never run out of donuts. There you go. I might watch this in the mood for a popcorn film. There you go. Just so long as you don't run out of cream filling. I'm about to transform after this stupidity. I can't do nothing but apologize. Hell, that's all. They can't finish. Max, if I ever do, I'm getting on restorative cream therapy. Performance issues. Was that for me? Was that from the they keep pulling out? Nas, beware of dry spells. All right, y'all being nasty in the chat. I ain't mad at it. Nas sucks the cream out first. I ain't mad at it. I like the first Transformers movie, but since then they've been bad, so I'm definitely hesitant on this one. Yeah, I think they went downhill after the first one. We never got that 24 Jump Street Transformers G.I. Joe crossover. I really don't have anything to say on that except that could be entertaining. I don't know if you're actually pulling this from somewhere, but I do think the Transformers and G.I. Joe did do crossovers. I don't know if 21 Jump Street, if that's your reference. I don't know if that was a comic book or something, but yep. Man, Jazz would have said, if you don't know, now you know. I beat that donut up. Hey, man, tear into that hole. Hop out the whip. Might hop out the whip like he was cool. That was kind of cool at the end. It was kind of cool at the end, wasn't it, Max? So why did they put it in the beginning? That was weird about it. I'm 50-50 about the movie from that trailer. I feel you, man. It's the first trailer. Look at some more trailers. Of course, you know that. Like, see what they throwing in. LOL ego. So what's the topic today, Mike? Just randomness. Didn't get to watch some of the trailers from the last stream. So I just threw on the Transformers. I think you was here to catch that, some of that. There's a Mario clip. Y'all let me know if y'all want to go ahead to that Mario. And also have Wednesday. Now I'm going to review it. I don't know if I really have the energy or care to make a whole video on it. So I just said I'm going to talk on stream about it. I'm already past an hour. That's cool. I told y'all earlier, I'm introverted. It's weird to be talking to nobody and a lot of people at the same time. So I appreciate y'all being here and making this experience more smooth. Now, me and Ego have our stream that we do on Saturdays, but that's a back and forth. That's a conversation that I'm having with somebody else. I got to talk into the abyss with this one and hope my werewolf sonic voice bounces off of other individuals. This movie will sweep the Oscars. Who knows? Because of a trans allegory in it. Maybe. It's giant robots. Kids will like it. Yeah, but I feel you. But do kids really like the designs, or would kids prefer a more colorful designs? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't know what's right. I don't know how kids feel about Transformers, those movies. Werewolves used to be able to grow, but that made them slower, and vampires are faster. So over time, werewolves became smaller and faster to adapt. You just putting some werewolf knowledge out there. I'm faster than any vampire I ever met. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Werewolves over vampires. Appreciate your mags. Thing got the little tongue, little emoji. All right. I'm not gonna read too much into that. Thank you though. Starscream was killed by a human. Pathetic. I've always liked werewolves way more than vampires. Go wolves. Hey, I'm glad the love is out there. And I've said that I'm working on my werewolf comic, and I said, bro, I know there's an audience for werewolves out there, and we have not gotten a lot of good, respectable werewolf content. So I want to add to that. I want to help change that. Starscream getting killed in the 80s movie was life change for me as a kid. Never seen a character die in the cartoon before that. Okay. Yeah, man. I said Generation 1, those 80s, they got a special place in a lot of people's hearts. I respect it. Krispy Kreme over Dunkin' Donuts. Mags, because you said that, I will look more into the tongue emoji. You speaking my language. I have my jazz in my hand, funneling gently. Hey, man, have fun. Have fun. I don't care what you do on the other side of the screen. Fondling. Okay, I thought funneling was something you invented yourself. It was your own little move. The activists will get mad there are no trans in it. Yeah, bro, because they ain't transitioning in there. You're doing an amazing job of talking to the audience with no one in the room. Only certain people have that ability. I appreciate it. And it's nice when I don't look like a fool on the streams, but this is only my second personal one. So plenty of fuckery to come possibly in the future. They want lesbian Transformers. Bro, I might want lesbian Transformers. Ain't no day about it. Bro, I run a 1 minute mile and deadlift 10,000 pounds. Hey, bro, let's go for it. Supernatural spar. Let's do it. Where you at, Nas? It's all in the adrenochrome. Let's go for it. Epic Mike is a big werewolf fan as well. Yeah, I know. I commented on his werewolf post, and like I said, it's good. It's good to know that audience is out there. But hey, a lot of people want to fuck an animal nowadays, so it's probably way more in that audience than I actually realized, and not for the better. Nas, do you sparkle? I hope not. I hope not. I'm not racing a chandelier in the daytime. Nas, what? Never mind. You ain't got to put your vulnerabilities out there for the world to see. We'll talk in private. Yeah, Megatron got sick of his crap and just blasted him. There you go. There you go. Because I was like, damn, Megatron, like, you ain't a smart leader. You keep this fool around. But there you go. If you want someone to jump on, I can. Come. Let them come. AJ, heard of Miriam Noah? Nawa? She's an indie comic artist that has a comic out there about werewolves. I don't. And I'm new to the indie game, but I'm looking to support more independent creators and learn from them. So if you send me any info on that, I would gladly look into it. Phoenix, you want to jump on? Let me send you a link, bro. If class is not kicking your ass right now. So with technology, bro. I type with one finger. I'm that person. Copy. There you go. I sent you the link, Phoenix. Random stream, bro. I got some stuff that I want to talk about, but whatever happens, happens. Chaotic stream. There was a werewolf in one of my books. He brutally dies. Kayla, send me that, because I know in one of our earlier streams you did. We looked at it. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, Max. Send me that DM, please. There is a werewolf in one of my books. Okay. Yes, please, Caitlin, send me that. I know I should do the work on my own to actually look it up, but come on, man. I will say charges to my head, not my heart, but I don't fully know what that saying means. But don't be too mad at me. That's all I'm gonna say. I want to see if he's flaccid on camera. Hey, I don't think we need to or want to see that, but get in his DMs. Maybe he'll send you a little something for a little money. And maybe there's a link to an OnlyFans somewhere. So people jumped out. I lost some people. Maybe they don't want Phoenix to come on and all of his degeneracy. But hey, it is what it is. Appreciate y'all that are in here. I just got a message. Okay, Max, you sent me that. Okay. So I will check that out. Ego just dropped a video. One of his videos just dropped. If somebody can, which I know you already dropped this link earlier, Hail the Lord, but if you can drop that for me. And then Ego, hey, if you up in here, drop your own link. Get your own shit out there. That's why you a mod. Drop that so we can check out this video. Okay, it's a clip. It's a short. So check that out, people. Check that out. Who we got? You get no intro. He's here, people.
Oh, dude. I love hearing you on these streams just boomer your way through. You're like, how do I drop a link? How do I pull that up over here? Oh, the audio is not being shared. At least you could share the audio this time around. That was pretty cool.
Bro, so when I share the YouTube links, or present those, the audio, it just comes. There's no option. But then when Ego was talking about the whole Twitter, it's like, hey, look, I'm struggling right now. Save me. So, yeah. Hey, it happens.
Dude, I have a dog in the background right now. It's barking like Ego's was the other day.
Yeah.
Just like barking for no reason.
I'm cool with it.
So I might just step away for 1 second. I'm gonna put my dog down real quick.
I got you. Put him down. No, don't do that.
Sorry, he has to go.
He pulling the Canada. The man. Cheers, AJ. Salty. You, the man. Bro, I hate I wasn't able to respond. Like I said, man, my messages, for the what y'all do, the War of the Worlds thing, but that was fucking beautiful. Salty, I've been meaning to talk to you about that because, and this is not a knock to you doing it. I loved it. It was long, so y'all put a lot of heart and love into it, but I fell asleep or watching it, listening to it. And that's not a reflection of the content. It was great. I was just really tired. I think I was sick. I had took some medicine, but it was dope because you ever fall asleep and then what you're listening to, you dream about it or you see it. So I was able to like see the stuff happening in my dreams as y'all were talking about it, as y'all was saying. Now I watched it again when I woke up, or I rewind it, but that was cool because you was able to once I cut off my subconscious for a minute, or this external whatever, I was able to be in that world with y'all, and it was beautiful. I love to see it. You're inspiring because you're doing something that I want to do. I want to do the voice acting with my own stuff. So shouts out to y'all, bro. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Like I said, I fell asleep, but it wasn't because of the content. It's because I was sick and on hella meds. But you helped take me to another fucking place. Bro, HTK bass player, what's up, man? Bro, what's up with you? Glad you up in here, man. It's a few people. A lot of y'all just came out of nowhere, but I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here. AJ, I sent a DM for a Twitter Indiegogo link. It's under there. Yep, I got it. I want him to come. Hey, you want him to come on the stream, or you talking about something else? Don't put all your freaky stuff out there. Y'all saying what's up to Salty? Love it. Oh crap, it's Flaccid. Yep, he's here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm queer. Deal with it, guys.
Hey, respect, inclusive, diversity, all that good stuff.
Yeah, thanks.
Put that dog down. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Loves the animals.
Mike said it, so I had to do it.
Pulling to Canada. Yep. Don't do it. Don't do it, Flaccid. AJ, get Discord, dude, or a gilded, bro. I suck with the basic technology.
That's what I'm saying, guys. He's a boomer. He's like old man trapped in a young man's body.
It is what it is. I've accepted it. I said that's incredibly high praise. Thanks you. Yeah, man. Like I said, no knock. You took me there, bro, in my dreams. I'm like, goddamn fucking aliens, they coming for us. Oh shit, it was just a dream. Tweeted at you, AJ. Okay, you tweeted at me. And he tweeted at me, so it was out there for the public to see, so I can retweet and all that good stuff. So I would make sure I do that, Kaylin. I would check that out. What's up, Phoenix? You got something you want to say to me, to the people?
No, I was gonna, because I was talking about my dog. I was gonna try to find a picture of him because in weird angles he looks like a man in a suit because he's like a big dog, and when he kind of like hunches over to like start chewing on something, I want to pull my gun out and put it at the back of his head and say, "Get out of my house! I know you're a small person disguised as my dog. Now please leave."
Bro,
it's
what
creepy.
was that?
I'll try to find it real quick.
What was that show of the dude in the dog suit? But I think everybody looked at him like he was a regular dog.
I don't know. Do you have to be 18 or older to watch this show?
I don't think so. I think it was pretty mature though. But hey,
I have no idea. People in the chat should let us know if they know.
Doing good, man. Getting some writing done. Thought I'd listen to AJ stream since I'm home during the stream. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. This random ass stream. I want to do more personal streams throughout the week, at least one, but I don't want to step on anybody's toes. There's a lot of streaming going on. So hey, just random streams here and there. Fuck it. Who knows what'll happen? What type of videos, little clips I can get out of it. It's hard to keep up with Discord and Gilded. See, I don't even know a thing about Gilded. Show was Wilfred. All right, so
that's right. Yes, Elijah Wood. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
All right. Fatal J up in here. AJ will slide you a link on Dark Council. That's Thursday, correct? If I'm not mistaken, that'll be Thursday.
Dude, Fatal J is so funny. I love it.
Hilarious. Great,
so
great.
Good.
Again, great energy. Good dude. Fatal, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. I be trying not to geek out when you bigger people come in and talk to me and all that type of stuff. But yeah, man, definitely appreciate.
Here you go.
That. Yeah, as I'm reading this comment, then this dude picture just pop up, and I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? Wednesday. Yeah. I was talking about your picture that popped up.
My picture?
Yeah. Again. Yeah, get the right amount.
Yeah, it's good. It's good right there. Yeah.
Okay.
This is my dog. Every once in a while, I see him like this. His name's Earl, and I'm like, there's a man in my house disguised as a dog.
This man spread eagle, hunched over.
he's chewing his bone. You can see all the remnants right around here.
Yeah,
of his bones. He's been chewing and having fun. But yeah, there's we might think he's Chinese. You know, I don't know.
Okay.
There's a lot of CCP spies around here. So.
All right, so you posting a picture of your dog. So that reminds me, I do have another channel. and I will drop that link. Let me look for that right now. Because I did start out with my dog stuff. I don't think I'm gonna do a whole lot of training on there, but more so just hanging out with my dogs, just kind of explaining stuff. Maybe we're answering questions. So I would drop that, and you people can check that out. See me hang with my dogs, stay off leash. That's the goals I have for any dogs that I have and my clients. So, yeah, let me look for that right now. You can talk to the people.
Oh yeah, well, let me know what you think. Do I have a spy in my house? What should I do with this spy? I mean, Mike was on my side that we might have to take this dog out. Just
Hey man,
old Yeller style.
what we don't know won't hurt us. So I'm not verbalizing any opinion right now. You know what's best for you and your households.
Right now, let's just assume it's a Chinese spy. What does he have on me? I guess the most is I harass a guy on YouTube for being a furry, even though he just loves werewolves like a ton or something.
So
that
is
might
he
be
a
the extent.
First, you got to figure out, is he a spy or a refugee?
Oh, I don't know what's better.
I think you're helping a life if he's a refugee. Like, just let him stay a little bit longer, bro.
That's true. Well, if he started paying rent, I wouldn't mind. It'd be kind of weird having a furry in the house. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm wondering kind of now too. If someone paid you like a ton of money, but they were like a furry in your house, like a roommate, would you do it? And they like walked around like a dog. They weren't just like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And they're just like in their furry costume, like grabbing some milk. No, they're like, they have their milk somehow is already pre-poured for them in a bowl, and they like walk out and they crawl out. And start getting out. You're like, dude, someone stop this.
The fact that I have a wife in the house, no, I would not want a whole extra body in here, especially if it has a dick. So no, if that's an actual person, get that out of your house.
Okay, maybe. Well, no one knows.
I mean,
stop sharing my my furry that I have in my house.
I was about to say that's a good looking suit he got though. That looks like
it's believable.
He came from a good pedigree, so yeah. There might be some value in that. Okay, so Fatal J correct me Wednesday. Him and Mike. Okay, so your personal stream you was doing, I think that was Thursday. Okay, but Wednesday is the Dark Council. So okay. Anybody? Y'all can drop links to that. Go look for that. Make that happen. Flaccid Phoenix, the transforming gender bender.
No, that's not me, guys. I'll let you know that's not a picture of me. Or maybe was it actually me? I'm just giving out like soft feelers. Like, hey, what would you just think if some guy was a furry like this? Would you want to hang out with him still?
No, man. Bro, it's hard because people associate me with the furry community, no matter how far and hard I try to distance myself. But as far as being a man in a suit, you ain't gonna see me go that far. I might like some art, okay? I like some anatomically correct art, but that's about it. I went to college with them, bro.
Well, that's true because you're you went to draw stuff, and
I went to an art school. Yeah,
me and Gator talk about this all the time. One of our best friends growing up, who we don't really talk to at all now, he was really into drawing, really good, best artist I've ever known personally. Mm-hmm. He met some person in college, very similar to him. They both turn out to be furries, closeted furries the whole time. We're like, oh man, no. So I can only imagine and they were at a place for like design. They weren't going to be artists, right? They were artists, but they weren't going to like be professionals in that field. So I can only imagine at your whatever institution you were at where all that shit was going on. So
yeah, bro, that shit was everywhere. The people who have hijacked all of these properties and making all this trash woke shit, yeah, I was amongst them, not realizing it. And they had their, so furries, they got the full suits with the heads and the bodies and all that. Mm-hmm. Well, what is it Kigu, some shit, I don't know, but they have their little furry onesies that they can jump in real quick. So it was a bunch of those running around.
That's low effort. That's low effort. Just the onesies. At least some people who put all the effort into it, I can appreciate. Like, wow, you put a lot of time and effort into that. You're disgusting and probably mentally insane, but at least you have some skill. Caitlin is saying, buy a suit, be in the suit on camera next time you're live. Yeah, I think you should have a goal. Like if you hit some sort of goal with either super chats or something or subs, you get a furry on. Get your furry on.
Fuck no. Y'all would never see that, bro. All right, adding the third animal to your husband wife action can be fun. AJ, I ain't gonna speak too much on that. Like I said, Adam's family turned me on, so who knows? Bags, I have one too. I just haven't taken the time. So yeah, y'all talking about that extra technology. I can't get with it. Do you have pets, AJ? Yeah, I got pets, bro. I got 4 dogs and a little foster pup. Don't talk about me fucking them dogs, bro. Jacob, I have a sir. Okay. AJ, buy a suit? Never.
Yeah, you should.
Be in a suit? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the truth. Talking about. Are there any actual attractive people that are furries? You'd be surprised. No,
Yeah, I bet there are because you probably have to be mentally ill for that to be your proclivity, right? And mental illness has no discrimination when it comes to attractiveness.
Yes, we've seen a lot of attractive females. You'd be like, damn, that bro, she crazy though. If only she wasn't crazy.
Yeah, then sometimes they shave their head and are doing weird shit, and you're like, what is going on?
Or they shave one portion and dye the rest. Like, you know, base attractiveness without all the extra stuff going on. Yes, there are some attractive furries, but you probably don't know it until they put the suit on. And then once they got the suit on, hey, you can't see. The suits, I would give a lot of furries props. The suits do look cool, but they're cool character designs. And once you realize what they're actually doing in those suits and the stuff they're actually drawing with those characters, then it becomes like tainted and weird. Yeah. It's like, I hate to like that design.
I mean, it's funny too, is because me and you grew up in the era of animation where it's like, we love, I mean, I really like the animation style that Disney had when it comes to Lion King. You know, even we grew up in the Space Jam, like Lola Bunny era, where you can just see where people, if they had their sexual awakenings at that point, where you're like, now you're making all this stuff nasty. I used to like this kind of stuff, but now when I see it, all I think about is you guys and your disgusting lifestyle.
You posted something, and you'd be surprised how much like weird ass Lion King art's out there. A lot of gay ass stuff.
Oh
yeah, bro. It's disgusting what people do to these characters. But yeah, we grew up with like Looney Tunes, you know, all of these anthropomorphic animals. So that shit was special. Like it was innocent, I would think, at one point, but then it's just turned into, like I said, bro, once I put my stuff out there, I just know that community is going to eat my shit up, and I'm going to see some stuff that I don't want to see. Yeah. But hey, it comes with it. It is what it is.
Yeah, you don't have to go even that deep into Twitter too to find some really gross art. You literally just follow one person who has one of those like 18 with the crossover. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be 18 or older. And then all of a sudden, you see a bunch of retweets from this one person. You're like, okay, I guess I do have to unfollow you. At least they gave me a warning. They gave me a warning. I didn't listen to them.
All the NSFW, I didn't know what that was until I started searching. All right, man. Let me get through these comments and have you seen this new this recent Mario clip?
No, recent one? Not the one we reacted to this Saturday we did?
Right.
Something new?
No, there's a new clip. We about to check it out. Mike has bad knees. I thought it was like all these fat, non-attractive chicks that identify as some kind of alternate pronoun. No, bro. It's a bunch of people that look sane, but as soon as they start walking and talking to you, like, oh, you're a different type of being.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Lola Bunny. Yeah. Grew up on Space Jam. Lola was never innocent. Hey, she was to me. Rolling chairs. Hello, all. What up, bro? You do have to go that deep. Yeah. As you look into it, man, it's like, oh shit. And then as people are calling me because I'm going to the school with these people, right? So it's like, they're like, are you a furry? Are you a furry? You're a werewolf? Are you a furry? And I was like, whoa, no, stop it. Don't associate that with me. I know what you guys do.
I like the idea where everyone's just misunderstanding what you are. Like when you're like, oh yeah, I like werewolves. And like, oh okay, yeah, this guy's a furry. You're like,
yeah.
You invited all these parties, and you realize as soon as you walk in, you're like, the fuck is going on here?
And then they're like, bro, you're a wolf. That's like the most furriest of furries. I'm like, bro, that ain't got shit to do with me. Yeah, apparently a wolf. Everybody has a wolf persona.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Let's check out this Mario. Do you care to talk Wednesday, Phoenix?
I haven't seen Wednesday.
Okay.
I haven't seen one. I saw one. I actually saw like a couple clips of it, and like I said, one part of it was that she was a werewolf, their roommate, and I was like, oh no, AJ, oh no, AJ's got to watch this show now. But
Bro, I had
other
to.
than that, I haven't really seen much of it except for is it Luis Gomez? Is that or he plays Gomez? Luis, what's his name? What's his name?
Guzma, something like that.
Yeah, the little Lithby guy. Like for some reason, like a metrosexual Hispanic guy that's in everything. I don't know. That was a weird casting. That's all like sent to my takes right there.
I wasn't mad at it, but okay, so we'll talk about it. I got the trailer pulled up because I was gonna do a review, but I'll just see where it goes. I'll talk about it because I'm conflicted. There's a lot of woke elements, but I think the good of the show outweighs the bad, and the idea of it could have been something great. But yeah, we'll get to that. Let's go through this Mario footage.
Footage.
Clips. Yeah, man. Buy me some time while I'm pulling it up.
Foots. Do not think we're a foot channel now here at Abomination AJ. Footage.
All right, bro. About to play it.
Whoa.
Okay, so I predicted this, people. They're going to get transported, but something's going to happen to where they get split up. And that's what you see right here, going down different little tubes.
Right. Yeah, you did predict this.
Huh?
You did predict this on our on the stream.
Yeah.
Called it.
Yeah. And just tell me to stop, bro, whenever you want me to, if you see something.
You're good. I'll just wait for you. I'll follow your lead.
Stop talking, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right.
This place is
The Mushroom Kingdom!
Hello.
Your brother has landed in the Darklands. They're under...
Okay, so he says your brother has landed in the Darklands. So, yeah, Luigi has...
racist. Darklands is bad? I don't like
You know
that.
something? A lot of these, and that's funny because usually when you see like an alien character, they're made black, like Starfire, for instance. And here, and we was talking about how diverse is the Mushroom Kingdom or this whole little world.
Yeah.
And we said that these were the white people, though. I don't know what we exactly said, but they're the Darklands. So there you go.
Oh, so the white people are the bad guys in this one, you're saying?
I think it was more white on white crime in this one because we already got white humans, and you know, the only time you can see a black king is if it's a woman. So Bowser is a man, so he clearly can be black.
Oh, look at that man spreading he's going on right there.
There you go. He had to tuck it in his shell.
Oh, yeah. it's dragging behind him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's sitting on it right now.
Bowser's control.
A mustachioed human has arrived in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Do you know him? Do you think I know everything?
Bro, Jack Black is killing it.
They did something with the voice to make him like even deeper, but it's good. Yeah, overall.
You think so?
Like oh yeah, I think there's like a little bit of just kind of like how with Josh Brolin they did with Thanos. It's his voice. He's doing all the inflections and everything, but there's just like that little bit of that extra decibel, whatever down below. Kind of like probably with the Transformers too, just a little bit. But I would like to hear just his regular audio next to it.
I get what you're saying because I love the inflection in his voice, but I can see what you mean. Like they're adding a little extra in it, which I like, bro. I love it.
Every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with a letter of his name.
Now that was the clip. That's what I was just like, oh shit, because you know a lot of people were saying like, oh, girl boss, Mario's a fucking idiot, and you know a lot of us were saying like, okay, he has to go through this whole little training phase, and I get it. You didn't see any of that. He just looked terrible the whole time in the movie, and you know I give them a pass because it's a kids movie, so it's comical, which the comedy landed. To me, I thought all of this shit was funny, but this right here, so we see him in our trailer. That we reacted to struggle with the platforming, but and how I was saying, like in that trailer, it was daytime when he started, and then it was night at one point. This is daytime, and he's killing it, bouncing on the bullet bills. So that says to me,
I was gonna say, is this like a Mulan like scenario where he's struggling all day and night, then come up the next morning and he's like crushing the obstacle course?
Yes. And everybody's like, oh shit, Mario might be that destined hero. That's what I hope, bro. They still can pull a bait and switch and have Peach slash Bowser in the head with that halberd, but I hope they don't pull that. But at least we see Mario is becoming the competent hero that we want him to be. Now, I do hate that it seems like Luigi is the damsel in distress as opposed to Peach. But I hope Luigi, like I said, just clumsy. He fucks up Bowser Castle from the inside. And maybe Bowser sees like, damn, Peach is really commanding these troops. Let me snatch her up.
Right.
However they handle that.
Oh, hey, do you think I know every human being with a mustache wearing a...
Y'all see that? Bro pulled a Spider-Man on these Buffalo.
Oh,
I mean,
dude, yeah.
I said Buffalo, Bullet Bills.
On these Buffalo Bills, guys. Look at,
Look at that man pouncing on them, the minions, bro.
would you jump on me, Mario? Would you jump on me, Mario? I would jump on me.
All right.
Do you know him? Do you think I know every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with the letter of his first name on it? Because I don't.
All right, that was it. You want me to keep? You want me to keep that on? You want to talk about that anymore? What you got?
It looks good. We initially have our hesitations on it. Of course, yeah, we're gonna judge it once it comes out, hopefully in its full. But there's a little bit of a weird plot going on because we know Mario and Luigi come through this portal. Luigi drops in the Darklands, and then Mario then lands probably in the Mushroom Kingdom, whatever. But then after that, it looks like they go on an adventure, and then there's a training. Like, I'm wondering where the sequence of events happens, right? Because then it looks like Bowser stuff invades them as well. So, yeah, I'm excited. It looks great, the aesthetic of it and everything.
Yeah, the aesthetic, and the attention to detail. So, like you were talking about, like the stitching on the hat, like all of the animation, all of that's beautiful. As far as the story, it's still kind of hard to figure out what's happening. And I do say that although Peach looked like girl boss, she was mentoring. We won't really know until we see more how that will be handled. But I don't like Luigi seemingly being the damsel in distress. I would hope that that's changed somehow. But yeah, that's my only I guess issue with the movie or with the trailer so far. The voices I'm fine with. Seth Rogen, definitely don't want to hear him as DK. Definitely hope they don't commit or give him an entire movie just doing that shit. Seth Rogen's voice, but like, will Diddy actually have a speaking role in the movie? That'd be cool to figure out like who plays Diddy or how much.
Diddy?
No. Diddy K. But yeah, how many like side characters actually get speaking roles? Because I feel like they're showing us very little of this movie. We're seeing a lot of elements, but there's so many gaps to fill in on what can actually be going on in this. So I'm excited.
Mike has bad knees. This comment. I thought this too. He says his guess or my guess is.
Can you pull up the comment?
No, I can't. I'm just looking at my other chat over here.
Okay.
But he says, my guess is at the end somehow Bowser captures the princess and will have to be rescued. Yeah, like they save Luigi, but in doing so, Peach is captured or something like that. Mike, yeah, I agree. I think that's the play they're gonna do.
That's what I hope, bro. That's what I hope. I think that would be the best way to handle that movie. I know I saw some people saying like maybe she can be a damsel in distress in the second one. I feel like that'll be too late. Yeah, man, just do it in this first one. Like I said, as a final act, Bowser's just like, this broad fucking up my troops. Grab her. This Luigi dude's nothing.
I hope he goes on like a 10-minute tirade, Bowser, about how much he hates white women, and just starts grabs Peach and just like, you're ruining society. This is why elections are all fucked up. And he just
women rulers, that's what it is. He was fine. He didn't invade until King Toadstool pulled a Viserys and said, I want my daughter to rule. Bowser was like, hell no. Invade now. We're not doing that shit.
End this.
All right. AJ, have you ever been invited to the weirdest party since people think you're furry? Yeah, I got invited to some weird ass parties, but I went to a very small school, very small art college. Um, and I didn't go to those parties because I was not friends, good acquaintances with the furriest of the furries. So I was able to avoid those. Max, I thought you grew up digging holes. Space Jam. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Digging
I should have been
holes.
cast as Gomez. Kaylin, I've seen you. Throw some black hair on there. Give you a nice little suit, little outfit. Maybe. Can you act though? I know a few furries. It's an interesting friendship because that shit is weird. And I tell them that. Oh well, we just laugh. Yeah, bro. It is weird when you see them in their little costumes. It's like, hey man, you do you. I haven't seen this one. Yeah, this is new. I don't know if it came out in the US. I don't know where that footage clip came from. Chris Pratt sounded much better in this trailer. Bro, he sounded the same to me. I like him. He sounded acceptable. I said this as well in a John stream. Yeah, man. Seeing Mario jump on those bullet bills, I was like, oh shit, okay. Definitely the next trailer, we need to see a competent Mario. Jacob, at least I wasn't hanging out with hoes. There you go. Max is a good girls. Ho ho hoes, because she got the Christmas emojis. Just a little bit of auto tuning with Bowser. Yeah, they tweaked it. I actually may see this movie, Max. I'm seeing it, but fighting this culture war, I keep saying this. I will never tell anybody to go and pay their money and their time to see this shit. Hey, wait, get some reviews, like see how a lot of people feel about it, then decide. I want to love this movie so bad. Me too, man. Me too. I want to love it because it's animation. Disney sucks at fucking animation recently, although being the king. So it'd be nice to see some good animation for a change, as well as it being a video game adaptation.
Yeah, it sucks because what's the main competition to like Disney animation / Pixar? It was growing up for us, DreamWorks, with like Shrek, Kung Fu Panda, and How to Train Your Dragon. Those are 3 big properties that actually put out quality movies. Now I don't know where DreamWorks Animation is. Illumination is the other one that's kind of putting out things with the Minions franchise and stuff like that. But I hope this is good because then this could, I think we talked about before, this could open the doors wide open to other possibilities. If you could do this, and then potentially there's like people saying like, give us a Zelda series or series of movies, hopefully, or something like that. I think Illumination could put Disney in its place and make him give competition like I think it was a Don Bluth or something, who was the guy in the 80s that left Disney and was like, yo, you guys are trash right now. And he was right to do so. And then I think he made like American Tail and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I think Land Before Time, was it Balto? Yeah, those. And when you were talking about DreamWorks, like Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron, love that fucking movie. Respectable animation that you can watch even as an adult. But
Egypt was DreamWorks, yeah, good.
Yeah, oh yes. But yeah, man, I do think this whole Renaissance thing, it is happening. And independent creators do need to take advantage of it because they could come up and blow up as opposed to just letting another company take the spot like Illumination, which I'm not mad. Illumination, do your thing. But I don't care about anything Illumination has done. All of this shit's been terrible to me in story and like design. Like what was it, Secret Life of Pets? Like I hated the fucking designs or the art for that fucking movie. I can't think of anything else Illumination has done, and I said this in my video, like their original stuff has been trash to me, but if they can adapt this well, that'll just open up the door for so many other projects that they can can handle, especially with the Nintendo cinematic universe.
Because a lot of Hollywood wants to just play into a known base, like a property, an IP. With the Marvel, Star Wars, those two for Disney, they could just say, hey, we have the comic book fans, and then we can just, like, I don't know, do whatever we want with it and reach another audience, like they attempt to do with, like, She-Hulk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, with Nintendo, you have the built-in audience, the known IP. A lot of it's already kind of done about it because they don't have to pay that much for marketing for it, and they know people will at least they can get some profit in, unlike what you see with Strange Worlds with the brand new IP, which I like seeing brand new IPs, but they had an uphill battle on that one.
I'm glad you brought up Strange Worlds because I did want to fucking rant about the possibilities of that movie, but not necessarily that movie, Lightyear. And I'll talk about that in a minute. Let me get through these comments because, bro, Lightyear could have been easy layups. All of the shit could have been easy layups. And if Lightyear would have succeeded, would have been successful, then, that could have opened up the door for a Woody movie. So we could have got a Western with Woody, Jesse, Bullseye, Prospector Pete,
Prospector Pete, top 10 greatest animated villains of all time.
Exactly. Like he could have been the villain for that movie, and you would have already known if you've seen Toy Story 2, but to see him as a villain in that movie, it would make the newer generation of people didn't know. Go back and watch the Toy Story movies, as opposed to Lightyear, where that's just not getting no type of excitement for Toy Story. Everybody's like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, man. And another similarity between those movies, which I'm gonna go in on that in a minute, but all of the brown people. Now it sounds kind of fucking racist as I say it, but y'all know what I mean. Strange World, nothing but brown cast. Lightyear, pretty much nothing but brown cast except for Lightyear, the straight white male that they had to make less conservative for this movie and make him fucking retarded. But my issue is they talk about all this diversity and bullshit, but if you go to the toy aisle, none of those brown characters are there. So it would make sense that Andy wasn't able to get those figures because Disney didn't believe in them enough to actually make them. But instead of doing that dumb shit, that was the perfect opportunity for them to kind of put out like the same energy of Guardians of the Galaxy. Because have you seen Lightyear: A Star Command? It was him. Yeah. There was a blue girl, the red alien dude, and the robot. And they could have threw in an extra character, but they could have got the same energy, the same money, the same success as Guardians of the Galaxy if they would have pushed for a diverse team in that way, as opposed to, like I said, all the brown people. Because when you look at it, it looks like this white dude transporting illegals across the galaxy. So I'm not with it.
Yeah, well, they tried to give a diverse cast with them in the new Lightyear movie. I haven't seen it, but I know I've seen the trailers and seen enough of it that they give them that Taika Waititi was in it. That could have been the Star Command, like you're saying, the other people within Star Command. He could have been there with, but instead they were just like, no, we're just gonna make them regular humans. Star Command. Yeah, and that's my issue. That's in a kid show like that, that's how you show the diversity. The different aliens, they're all sentient, they're all talking. Yeah, Taika Waititi, he could have been, I think his name XR, he could have been the fucking robot. And then they put that weird ass little cat robot in there as opposed to giving us a fucking Disney alien type creature that they find out there on a mission or something. Like, it was just so many opportunities for them to really push some great characters. And they didn't even have to have the exact cast from Lightyear: A Star Command, but maybe one or two of those. Maybe you saw XR being built on the spaceship or something. Definitely don't have an issue with the black woman being gay. My issue was their focus on that, and that being, how like these are like headlines, this gay character and they kiss or whatever. It was weird. I got this comment up about these bronies because yes, Mike, yes, I didn't meet a lot. I met one brony in college. And of course I didn't know shit about what that was. So he explained to me, and it was weird because I'm not saying I like My Little Pony. I like the designs. Okay, I didn't know how serious a lot of dudes took it. But I do think that was a good kid show to come out. Just something good for the kids to watch. I fucks with My Little Pony. Someone should couple the things you've been saying on this.
I know, bro. I know. I'm digging myself in the hole. But I'm not a Brody. But yeah, man, yeah, they were there. But yeah, with that Strange Worlds, I feel like, nah, bro, that shit was destined to fail. But Lightyear could have been great. Go through the rest of these comments. I never knew furries was a thing till I seen some black guy in my college with a foxtail. Yep, exactly.
Yikes.
And like, I'm gonna be real with you, that was shit I did as a kid, bro. I used to put a belt in my drawers and I used to run around like I had a tail. Like maybe I'm some type of closet furry. I just don't want to admit it or really just go in with it. But
No, I mean, like, there's like, without any context, yeah, you think furry, but I mean, like, Goku had a fur tail. I think Inuyasha didn't he have like some tail or something? Like, there had a bunch of, there's a bunch of characters that we grew up that actually had some animal stuff to them, but I guess it depends when the age cut off. Like, were you 16? Could you drive and you still have the tail in?
Right, no. So that's the thing. Like, these people are still stuck in some little mental little loop where they still doing that shit. They're just going hard. But I stopped that a long time ago. Dragon Lair, you go another combatant to Disney.
Mm-hmm.
AJ, where are you at on Kung Fu Panda? You saying in the movie? Because my people didn't appear to Kung Fu Panda 2, and like always, we were just fucking villains or henchmen. So yeah, the wolves appeared in Kung Fu Panda 2. I love Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda's good, no joke. Me and Gator, you can bring it up to him to confirm the story too. But we have a friend that watched Kung Fu Panda over like 300 times. No joke. The first one. It's ridiculous. This guy's insane, mentally insane.
Birds of a feather flock together. So y'all always got weird stories about your friends. I can only imagine what you and Gator went through.
We're the most normal people you probably can meet. But yeah, I just wonder, any person that's seen a movie 300 times, they must be put on an FBI watch list.
Yeah, something's up there that they need to unpack, as therapists say. HTK, love the Hajime no Ippo poster, one of the best animes of all time. Yeah, that's when I was first getting into anime, and I actually watched it later. Was it Hajime no Ippo The Fighting? I didn't watch I didn't know that there was a whole beginning, like arc or show when he was first getting into the boxing. I was there when he was already on the team, pulling out that Dempsey role. So yeah, that was my baby anime days. Let me see your comment about this brony stuff. There were dudes in my college that were bronies, that wore trench coat and had ponytails. My Hispanic friend would joke that the bronies were going to fuck up the school. Hey, like we just said it. These people got some little mental thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just something that I think they just need to come to terms with. Hey, be your furry self, bro.
Yeah, it's a razor's edge whether you write a manifesto or you shove a tail up your ass.
Yeah. Bro, this was a mistake. I'm dying. Why did I pick up this shit? For that money, bro. For that money. You're going to appreciate it when you see that shit. I know it. Careful telling your life story, AJ. The CW's going to make a show about it. The CW's? What's that, Phoenix?
CW? It's a whatever channel that has like Riverdale and Arrowverse.
Oh, actual CW.
I think that's what he's saying. This CW or
okay.
What could CW mean? What would be the abbreviations of CW? I'm trying to think of something off the top of my head. College Whites? I don't know.
Yeah, you're probably talking about the station, the channel, the network. I said station like an old person. I'm a boomer, bro.
You are a boomer.
Mario had the fur tail suit to fly.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, and I said it was a cat suit in my video, but that was actually, so it was a Tanuki suit, but at first the Tanuki tail turned into a cape. So is that just an evolution of Mario? There's like, fuck it, we're just gonna make it a whole suit. I don't know. Kung Fu Panda is legit. Kung Fu Panda is some of the best shit ever. And then like, bro, that's real martial arts, real choreography during those movies. Tai Lung, oh my goodness, the snow leopard from the first one.
Yeah,
bro,
that's good.
God damn. Like he was built up to be this great ass villain, but then he was just defeated by fatness. I didn't like that, but then again, look, it was a kid's movie and he kicked a lot of ass before then, so whatever.
We never saw it coming. You never saw the fatness coming.
You didn't.
Surprised
you didn't.
Yeah.
I thought he was actually going to be fighting, but you know, he got better with time.
I'm just going to lay on you. Nice try.
Yeah. The first is the best. It is, but and even Shrek, How to Train Your Dragon. Yes, some sequels are actually good. And I give Kung Fu Panda props because its sequel, the Peacock, I forgot his name, but he knew some martial arts, but he was like, fuck this. Why will I fight somebody when I can just blast their ass with a big ass firework? And then he was the entitled child, all that type of shit. I like that. How to Train Your Dragon. Yep. There was a banned episode of Buzz Lightyear Star Command when the blue girl Mira got hooked on eclectic charge and suffered from withdrawal symptoms. They thought it was too much for a kids show. Hey, that's some type of shit that you could put in a later movie or something. John Lasseter is in charge of the new animation studio, Skydance. He came in late in the movie. Look on Apple TV. But his next project, Ray Gun, should be all him with Brad Bird directing.
Oh, dude, I love Brad Bird.
I know nothing about that.
Brad Bird is the director of, I think, The Incredibles.
Okay, The Incredibles was great. The second one, strong woman agenda. I didn't like it.
It was just the same movie, just with Mrs. Incredible, Elastigirl, being put in the front of it instead of Mr. Incredible.
Yeah.
It was the same movie.
But it was like she can do the man's job and the woman's job better than the man can do both jobs. I didn't like that shit. As well as I would have liked to see in a sequel the kids being older and them actually doing hero stuff as a family, like how one ended. Like Jack was still a baby. He was still a gag. Like, yeah, I wanted more.
I liked at least they introduced more heroes in it by the end of it, right? They had a bunch of heroes. I like having whatever. I like when you can never make a hero universe that's not Marvel or DC. I like seeing that with like a bunch of heroes coming together and doing stuff. So could have been cool, but they didn't want to commit to it. They just wanted to keep it small.
Right. And I think Skydance also did the Angry Birds movies. I enjoyed those.
Did he? Okay. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, but John Lasseter should be good to come in. There's a clear decline as soon as he left the projects afterwards. People make fun of Cars, but at least Cars was like, it's a good kids show, even if you go, Cars 2 or Cars 3 is not that good, but better than what they're putting out now.
Yeah, I didn't watch the sequels. Tanuki was an upgrade over the raccoon that could turn into a statue. Okay. I don't play the main Mario games. I can't do it. Lore is great. Might do a rewatch. How to Train Your Dragon is one of my goats. Yeah, bro. I love How to Train Your Dragon. I'm back. Now that Flaccid is here, let's break down Gaydar.
No, we're talking about How to Train Your Dragon with who's his name? Who's the guy from 300? Gerard Butler. He does the dad's voice in there, and Gerard Butler is part of Nosferatu's male fantasy. I think he has a P.S. I Love You poster, I think he said, hanging up in his room. He used to watch intently before he went to bed. Let me know, Nosferatu, if I'm correct on this.
Yeah, I'm not mad at Gerard Butler. Is good-looking man. Yeah. People don't put respect on one of the greatest animated films of all time, Anastasia. I think a lot of people do put respect on Anastasia. So much so that Disney bought it or something. I saw it was on Disney Plus back when I had it before I went hard in the culture war. So a lot of people like, those movies that come out where you're like, wasn't that Disney? And like, nah, bro, that wasn't Disney. I love The Incredibles 2. Oh, no. Love The Incredibles. Number 2, not so much. Hey, I wasn't going to shit on you, Max, for your opinion. But yes, I definitely agree with you now. And I will say I probably would have shat up on you if you would have said that you loved 2 as opposed to 1 and 2, like the whole thing. But yeah, Incredibles 1 was great. Superhero family, man. Rasputin is a GOAT animated villain. Yeah, body parts falling off and all that type of shit. I like the bat. I forgot his name.
Also, Rasputin. In real life, that man was slaying Tang in Russia. It's actually ridiculous. If you look at him, you're like, dude, this guy somehow was so charismatic, was just drowning in it. Got all the way up to the Tsar's wife. Dude, it's I would love to meet him. He probably has very high charisma.
Okay. Well, he's probably dead, right?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's dead.
All right. Maybe Nosferatu can work that out for you. As someone who wanted The Incredibles 2 for years, I expected to see the kids older and expand more on the universe, but that didn't happen. Exactly. And then unfortunately, Disney is like copy and pasting old shit that it is done with these reboots. But like I was saying with Lightyear, they could have got that same energy from Guardians of the Galaxy. I've seen comparisons of the Incredibles family with the kids, Dash and Violet being Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. So you failed them in the MCU, but you could have came hard in the Incredibles too, with them actually doing superhero stuff as a family. Brad Bird did Incredibles and Iron Giant, classic
Yes,
funny movie.
Iron
Okay,
Giant.
okay. I want more from the Iron Giant. I think somebody said this on one of the streams, but the inclusion of the Iron Giant in the Superman family, super family, whatever you want to call them, because he looked up to Superman and he had the S on his chest. He wanted to be like him. I could see that, and then especially after that Multiverses came out, the game, Iron Giant's in there and Superman. I wouldn't be mad at it.
Metal Superman. I think it's Steel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who the Shaq played, right, in a movie?
Yeah. He's still human,
critically acclaimed movie, Steel.
by some. Hiccup is one of the main inspirations for my book's half-orc protagonist, Ragoth. Yeah, bro, I loved Hiccup. I would have wanted to see more manliness from him, but he was just this little skinny dude. I accepted it. 300. I love PS. I love you.
I told you. See, I knew it.
There you go.
Fraught
Y'all be gay together. I don't judge.
I just remember this obscure poster he said he has in his room.
All right, animated Atlantis movie and Treasure Planet are great films, animated films. So yeah, I also compared Lightyear to Treasure Planet. You could have got some Treasure Planet energy with that. But AJ, top 3 werewolf movies. Look, man, it's hard for me to say that because a lot of people will argue that some of the best werewolf stuff came out was like the early stuff, which I don't really like. I don't like the short-faced like the original werewolf designs. But if I was to say, I mean, Van Helsing, of course, I don't know if that counts as a werewolf movie, but definitely some of the best cinematic werewolves. Underworld, I will say that. Like, I'm a fan of the franchise, but Rise of the Lycans, I fucking love that movie, of course, because it was more about the werewolves. And as a third, I would say The Wolfman. What was that guy? Benicio del Toro.
Yeah.
There was some great things about that movie. I think the actual like kill scenes that were like spot on for werewolfness, and even although I don't like the design, they made him very animalistic, and I loved it. The fight with him and his dad at the end.
Yeah.
I liked it.
The dad spanking his son, yeah, that was pretty good. What about did you say Van Helsing? Sorry, I don't think you did.
Yeah.
Right? You did
say Van Helsing. Yeah.
Okay, that's
because I was saying it's not technically a werewolf movie, but that is one of the best cinematic werewolves that we've seen.
Yeah, no, I tried to get into Underworld back in the day, and I couldn't. It was too early 2000s for me. A lot of leather, trench coats. It feels like a Matrix mixed with whatever that universe is. Yeah,
I get that, but yeah, I was looking at the wolves who were fucking naked. So
they're fucking naked compared to fucking with clothes on.
They were naked, no clothes on. That's what I meant. Mags is so damn good. I want to watch it. All right, y'all creaming about something. 2 was cool as well. Bartok, the Bat Rules. Okay, from Anastasia. Y'all talking about Spooner's dick is slit or preserved in a jar in real life, and it's 13 inches.
Fact check true. Yeah, he was the Pete Davidson of his time. There
you go. All right. What's up, AJ in chat? What up, Sean? Glad you made it. Random ass stream, bro. Zach, stay sure, dude. Great music in those 2. Visually amazing art. Max, do your channel so I can riff. Y'all still talking. Write down a bunch of movies for a possible watch party. Yeah, do that. I want to do some watch parties. I want to watch some stuff with some people. Nas, I can't show you the movie on YouTube. I get yanked off the platform. Yeah, some way people do that. AJ is hating on Asian werewolves. When did I do that?
All the time in DMs. I'll send you something like, dude, that looks like an Asian werewolf to me.
Okay.
Sorry about sending that to you, man.
I'm a closet furry and a closet racist at the same time. What other?
Not racist. You just hate Asian werewolves.
Okay. You know? All right. Specifically Asians. All right. Blood and Chocolate is a good werewolf movie. I haven't seen it. You know what? That Red Riding Hood movie, that was cool. I haven't watched it in a long time, but that wolf was just a big ass wolf. It was cool though, story wise. Ooh, okay. For animated, you can't forget about Legend of the Guardians, my favorite. The Guardians of Gahul. Oh no, you're talking about the the soup. I said Superman, the Santa Claus, and
Yeah,
what's the
like
Jack Frost?
Yeah.
Van Helsing is my all-time favorite Wolfman on film. Yeah. Not enough time dedicated to the wolf though, but as far as the story, I mean it fit. I wanted to see more, but that's my own bias. Still talking. I still think American Werewolf of London has the best transformation scene. Yeah, a lot of people like that. It was like, oh, I want to see the pain. I want to see the bones breaking and all of that. Sure, I get it, but I think at some point in the modernization of werewolves, I want that shit like no. That shouldn't be happening with the more experienced you are with transforming.
That's anti-werewolf propaganda. You're saying they're putting like, oh, it looks so painful. Oh,
yeah,
it's like, come on, guys. Maybe
no,
the first time it's painful, but you get over it.
Let them believe that, because it'll be like Dragon Ball Z, where they spend all their time transforming, and somebody could easily like run up, knock them in the head, or do something.
Mm-hmm.
So if the propaganda is pushed out there that we have long, painful transformations, then they could try to, use that to their advantage. And then as soon as they run up, hey, I'm already in wolf form, bro. Got your ass. Pull like DK did Mario. He just grabbed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, do one of those. Yes, the owl one. Okay, the owl one. Okay. Hey, I love that one though. Zack Snyder.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yep. Now, sorry, sub to me because I don't want you to miss out. Hey, sub to Max. Phoenix, you're a fucking mod. Put Max's link in there.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Let me go do this real quick.
I am sub. There you go. So we dropping that link for everybody else who is not subbed to Max. All right, bro. That's all I got for that. Yeah, man. Do you care to talk about Wednesday? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just pull up the trailer, and whatever thoughts come to my mind, I will say them. And if you got some input, I'd love it.
Let's do it, dude.
All right. So there's Mags's channel.
Yeah, all right there.
OMG, AJ, Mags. Look, I'm still small myself as well, so I can't on the platform on this channel, not nowhere else. Got to catch Phoenix. He quick with it, but yeah, I can't promise you no growth, but hey, I will try. I'll do what I can. Legends, one with Jack Frost, is a cool movie. Yeah, that's what y'all talking about. Am I thinking the first time somebody transforms to a werewolf is painful, but after that it's not? Yeah, man. That's how I feel. Thanks, AJ and Flaccid. All right, I'm gonna check out, like I said, go to this Wednesday trailer, and my thoughts, they will just flow. All right. Buy me some time. I'm going.
Yes, sir. I'd like to know everyone's thought on potentially doing a watch party of some sort of content. I know Zach started to do it on his Discord for a little bit. I know kind of busy during the holidays here, but that's a way you can do it on Discord. You have all people jump in that way. There's also ways, I think, on Twitch, but I think they have to be through Amazon, so you can't just do any movie. I'm trying to figure out a way too, because I'd like to just do like a live commentary, like, hey, everyone start the movie at this time. We're starting it, and then you have like a live counter at the bottom, like what time it is. I know 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser, he does one where he has like a PowerPoint presentation kind of, and it just shows a frame from the show or whatever movie you're watching on like every other 5th second. It'll switch to like the next shot, like a still image. That's a good way to do it too. That way you feel like you're kind of watching the movie, but in the background everyone else is like actually watching the movie, so you're not just watching the frames as well. I don't know. There's different ways you could do it, but I would be interested in doing something like that as well. AJ, if you had to pick one movie to live stream like that, what would you do? What would be your first one out of the gate?
I've been conflicted, bro, because I've actually had some thoughts. I would love to do Lion King, although I've seen that movie 50 million times. Just to experience that with people, I would love to do it. There was this movie called Wolf Walkers that so how I was doing it was I would just record the entire movie and just watch it and pause and do stuff like that. I suck with technology, so I don't know the best way to do this, but those are 2 movies that I thought about doing it with. But yeah, I don't know, man. That's all I got. Oh, Batman and Robin. I want to do that because I praise that movie so much. Oh shit, Max. What about Balto? Yeah, I want to just do a whole bunch of animations, but a lot of people will tell me, go watch this, go watch that, because I don't watch a whole lot of movies, especially live action. So something that somebody's like, hey, watch this. So that clickbait first time watching something, and they're like, "Oh, I want to see how he likes this movie, what he feels about it." So first time watches, but for Batman and Robin, because so many people give that movie so much shit, but I love it that I want to actually experience that with people and see, does it hold up? Do I really love it as much as I claim to? Which I still think I do. I understand the issue with Bane, but I was a fucking kid watching that movie, so the dumb henchman, I'm used to it. So that's all I took him for in that movie.
I think people hate on the bat nipples way too much. Bat nipples aren't that bad.
Yeah.
They're not that bad. Come on, guys. Get over it.
And see, stuff like that is like, okay, if this movie had a sequel, that's a change that can easily be made. You hear the backlash, all right, we take the nipples out. But it's not like
those nipples off.
Yeah, shave those off the suit. But it's not like they just fuck up the story to where it's like, oh, you can never come back from this. The sequel will suck. It's like, nah, bro, it's just nipples. And Ego expressed this to me, but that Robin was too old. And I was saying, like, well, shit, if you come out with an actual Batman and Robin's franchise, then hey, reboot it or something. I don't know, but show him become Nightwing in the next movie, and then there you go. You fix that.
Yeah, he's a little too old to be like, oh, my parents died. I'm gonna live with a billionaire. It's like, dude, make it in your life, dude. Like, you're like 23 years old. You can make it on your own.
Hold on. So I'm gonna call bullshit on what you just said, because you have a whole man dog living in your house. You wouldn't want an actual human that's helping you kick ass live with you, bro.
Okay. If Dick Grayson was in like some furry like costume and he was trying to hide in Bruce Wayne's manor, yeah, then maybe it's more acceptable. You're like, dude, this guy's mentally ill. What am I gonna kick him out on the street? His parents just died. Now he's hiding in himself as a dog that supposedly I've had this whole time. No one knew. Yeah, I mean,
how crazy would that be for a seemingly mentally ill person to think, I'm just gonna go in this cave and live out the rest of my days in solitude, and you find this big ass, damn near a mansion, a nice car, and a dude in a fucking bat suit. You're like, oh shit, I'm not the only one crazy here.
Yeah, he's squatting in the bat cave. Squatters' rights can't legally kick him out.
Yeah, I'm with it. So yeah, your question you asked me earlier, no, I don't want a man in a fucking dog.
You're thinking about it.
Hey,
you're sidelining it.
If he can help, what are the pros as opposed to the cons? I'll think about it.
Can you do the dishes?
Yeah. Teach your dog to cook.
Real quick before you start this trailer, what's your general thoughts on this like gothic aesthetic that they kind of go for in Wednesday or just in the Addams Family? Kind of like the Halloween. It almost feels like it is a perfect fit for Tim Burton to tackle this, but it's like that gothic. I don't know what else way to describe it, the Halloween feel of it. So
are you talking about Wednesday in particular, that one character, or the entire show?
No, I'm saying like this, the look of this, the aesthetic, the like Halloween dark monsters thing, and like the whole unit. Like, what did she go to? Boarding school, this academy, right? I'm just wondering what your thoughts on it are, because I know some people are really into that without being into any kind of like mythical creatures of any kind. This is like the very Tim Burton Victorian era look people like. I just didn't know what your thoughts were on it.
So I liked it, and that is one of the things, that is one of the pros of the movie, being this monster school. That's something that, a lot of people, maybe some have done, but I haven't really seen anybody really just go hard, like lean into it. Like fucking, what was that? Scooby-Doo and Ghoul School, like something like that. Like they had the monster, but it was animation, so they had the freedom to kind of do what they want. But that's my issue. It's a pro but a con at the same time, because you gave us this terrible looking, like dark tone setting, but the characters are not that. Only Wednesday is that. Like I was telling you about the werewolf girl. She's just all cheerful and like colorful and all that. That was a big thing in the show. Like they got all of these monster like cliques, like groups. But I didn't see enough of that. Like it was about Wednesday, who was honestly the only normal person in the school, surrounded by all these monsters, but you don't get to see her actually hold her ground or show how she's on par, on the same level as these monsters. This human, this kooky, spooky human, is comfortable amongst all of these monsters. It just looked like a fucking regular ass dark school, and you would never know these kids got powers unless they tell you. Like the vampires, for instance, they wear shades in the fucking daytime. That's That's how they get by that.
I don't know what that black girl's deal was, but she has those contacts that are just like, yeah, she looks freaky. I don't know what her deal is.
So she was a siren, and that's what I mean by like they provide these elements, but they don't really do anything with them. And it's going to be spoiler, people, because I do that. But you don't. The only time you see any sirenness from her is once they're introducing the characters, and she's putting her hand in the fountain, and you see scales. But besides that, you never see it again. Like there was this competition where they were like a canoeing, team canoeing, whatever that's actually called. And she's a siren. Like these are water creatures, and I think their whole team was sirens. But at no point did you see her use her siren song to like make the rest of the participants like go to sleep. The male siren, the mermaid dude, like she had him cheat, so he would swim through the water and like push other people's boats into like just into shit and break their boats. But you know, she could have like opened her hands. The whole fucking team, like they sitting there canoeing, but you know, get your hands out there, show me some super speed in the water, or hell, one of y'all jump out the fucking boat and push it to the finish line. Like they never really used that. And then like even the werewolf characters, they talk about the werewolves and say they're that. And Wednesday's friend issue is she hasn't wolfed out. She can only do like the claws, but even on a full moon, she hasn't wolfed out. Well, you never see anybody else in the show wolf out either. Kind of like how my issue with She-Hulk was you don't really see a lot of powered beings in the background. I think this show fails at that. You know, it'd have been dope to see maybe a kid wolfed out in the classroom, and the kid hit him. I mean, the teacher hit him on the nose, like you know, like change back, like just some little small shit like that you didn't have to dedicate so much time to. But it's like really make me believe or become invested in this school of monsters. So yeah, to answer your question, I like the gothic, the scary, the horror elements of it, but they weren't really utilized.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a budget constraint they kind of had with it too, where it's like, yeah, we can't really show everyone doing their thing the whole time, which is unfortunate. Maybe they'll, in a season 2, because I think I heard something about them doing a season 2. Maybe they'll get into more of that, but yeah, that's disappointing.
Yeah, man, a lot of good elements about this. The the woke terminologies used, bro, it'll fucking take you out of it. Like I was saying on the stream, I think I was on a stream with you. Or was it our streams? Yeah, I think so. But where the guy who should be Pugsley, but he's not that. When he says like he's explaining the bees to Wednesday because he had to take on an extracurricular class, and she tried out the beekeeping class or that, and he's like, "There's no patriarchy in the beehive."
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like, bro, why the fuck you say that? But then later on, he controls the bees, so it's like, well, shit, are you the patriarch of the beehive? Like, it don't make sense. Yeah, just dumb shit like that, where I feel like they just throw stuff in just for that. Like Wednesday tells this normie kid, she was like, "Are you mansplaining my power to me?" And I was just like, "Oh my fucking god!" Like this the type of shit y'all don't need.
Yeah, the bee thing is just so funny because they're like, yeah, it's not a patriarchy, even though it's like a more authoritative matriarchy, if you want to call it that. With the bee, all of the guys, it's a simpiarchy or whatever. Yeah. All these bees sipping after queen. Yes, my queen, I'll do as much honey for you, my queen. Yeah,
and like with the bee dude, that's what I mean. Like you see, he can control the bees later on, but I was like, at no point. Instead of talking about there's no fucking patriarchy in the beehive, well, you could see him like working with the bees and explaining the stuff to Wednesday, like kind of like how I was saying the sirens could be singing the song and like influencing some of the students' decision making. Well, you could see him actually doing shit with the bees. Okay, now we're going to go to this hive and pollinate that or get honey from that or some shit like that. Like you just don't see it. They tell you these kids are monsters and got powers, but you don't see it.
Jacob Ironside said he's heading out, so nice to see you, Jacob.
Appreciate you, Jacob, for being in here. Peace. Go handle your business, man. Go forth and conquer. Go be productive. This sounds terrible and boring. Look, I get Netflix free with T-Mobile with my phone service, so that's the only reason I'm able to watch anything Netflix. Otherwise, I wouldn't be paying for this shit. So I'm not going to tell you to pay for Netflix to watch it, but if you can get it for free, sure. If you can muster up the energy. Like I said, I really hate that I enjoyed this show. Like me and my wife, we complained every episode, but we was like, gotta watch the next one though. And then there's a mystery aspect to it. Which I don't think that they really needed, but it was intriguing.
All right, man. Positive. Yeah, go ahead. You can just go.
Okay.
Nevermore was created as a safe haven for our children to learn and to grow.
So this is that scene where, like I said, all the clicks. So these characters right here, they all got hats. Well, all of them are Gorgons. So if you look at them while they got the snakes exposed, then you turn the stone. So they just keep the hat on. Little vampire girl, you see the shades. Who is this? These are probably the wolf kids. There's probably the kids hanging around the fountain. Wherever we see them, those are the sirens. So a bunch of telling and not showing.
Right.
No matter who or what they are.
Oh, see, just cheesy little shit like that, bro.
Who are those faceless people?
I don't know. They're never talked about or used.
And to grow, no matter who or
these
what
guys.
they are.
Yeah,
I'd still smash. I don't care.
I mean, of
smash
course,
from the back, anyways.
Of course, there's no face, so you can't really say they're ugly or not. But nice body, yeah.
Yeah. Plus, what am I gonna get some half-ass head from one of them?
You will be missing out on that, but you know,
who cares?
Who cares? Like, look, I'm stuck on that wolf shit. Like, that's the type of shit I hate, bro.
Should we meet when you?
Like, they howl, but think of a pack dynamic. Well, you will have some alphas in there. You got your ones in the middle. You got the back of the packs, the betas, the soft ass wolves. Like, let me see some of that type of shit. Like, I think a werewolf would have been a good bully, or if the girl who can't transform, well, it would make sense as to why she gets bullied by the other wolves, maybe. And then her friend Wednesday takes up for her. But you see in the beginning of the show, Pugsley ends up getting bullied at the normal school that they go to, and Wednesday gets revenge on the bullies. You know, it's like that thing could have worked. Pugsley should have been at this school with her. We would have saw brothers and sisters fucking shit up as humans in this monster school. But yeah, man, it's like you do this, but that's all I get.
They really should have a werewolf expert on set, like you, to be like, no, this
they
is
should.
not how this goes.
They should. I would have loved to see somebody transform. Now, you said it could have been a budget issue, but some dude like transforming, like, you know, assert his dominance. Don't fuck with me. And like just stuff like that could have been.
Or like people not look like little twinks. Like at least one guy should be this big, I don't know, intimidating presence. Or maybe like you said, like if you're not going to show the fur, have one guy stand up and all of a sudden he kind of grows a little bit. You know, like it looks big for a second, then kind of goes back down. Yeah,
like some dude could have been crushing on Wednesday. You see his little tail pop out, he'll start wagging or something. He's panting. I'm like, that's cool. That's cool. And she would have been like said something about the werewolf gaze, and that would have turned into some woke shit. All right.
Should we meet your new roommate?
Are you feeling okay? You look a little.
Damn, I didn't stop it when I wanted.
Should we meet your new roommate?
Are you feeling?
Now this is Wednesday. This is the Luis Guzma dude you was talking about.
Yeah,
I'm not really feeling the parents, but her. And I think you was asking me, like, is there anything good about this show? I think Wednesday, although I don't like her portrayal, she is Wednesday in a lot of moments. Jenny Ortega, whatever her name is, she is committed to that character. Now, you know, people might have issues with the character she's playing, but for whoever, the scriptwriter, director, whatever they gave her, she's going hard at it. So yeah, somebody said I was simping over her. I was, but not in an attractive way, but like the committing to the role. So she was great. but they made her like just lack emotions altogether, and her character is not really that. Like she does still have emotions. It's just their outlook on life. Like I was watching that movie, and they're constantly they're torturing each other, her and Pugsley. I was like, bro, that would have been dope to see in this adaptation. But then they turn that energy onto the rest of the school, and all the monsters are like, hey, don't fuck with those humans, bro. I'm like, that's dope. That's dope.
Johnny Douglas says, yeah, sorry. Luis Guzman is a garbage pick for Gomez. Yeah. Yeah, we agree. And I think a better pick would have been the voice they actually had for the animated movie. Oscar Isaac was, I think, Gomez's voice. He's probably way too big to be in a little Netflix show like this, but Oscar Isaac, it would have been a great Gomez live action.
And yeah, appreciate you, Phoenix. If you just go through the comments and pull them up as
I can't pull them up because I don't have the access on StreamYards, but I can read them off as because I have them over here on the side here. Halo Lore says, that's so gay. Well, I'm on, so you know what's going on. And then Magic Mag says, look at AJ breaking pack mentality down. There you go. He's the expert. And AJ, Nosferatu says, AJ is a lone wolf hunting wool in the dark of night. Is that what you're doing?
Sometimes.
Is wool just slang for ass or something? Some wool.
Some wool.
I'm out there proud.
Yeah, I'm proud. I'm pulling up the comments now. I'm looking at it. But Mike, yeah, same reason I have Disney Plus free with Verizon. Yeah, agreed. This shit's free. Sean, I mean, I couldn't stop watching the Death Note movie, and it was the biggest piece of trash I've ever seen. Like some shit is just so terrible. You just like, I just got to see how this plays out. I literally hate watched it. Yeah, hell Lord, that was so gay. Is it breaking that pack mentality down? It's lone wolf hunting wool in the dark of the night, bro. If I was at this school, they wouldn't stop me. And that's funny because there's this one scene where and again, I'm spoiling it, but Wednesday and her werewolf roommate that we're about to see, that would take them forever to get through this trailer on, but they were like, how do we sneak out? And she was like, I'll just tell them that I'm wolfing out and I need to go to the wolf cages. So apparently they have this area of the school to where werewolves can go and transform, and they don't get out and hurt anybody. Well, in world build, I'm just like, well, hold on. Are there no fucking chaperones watching these kids? Because these two little girls, they could have went and, just did their little lesbian thing. They're not lesbian, but I'm just saying like things like that you would have to account for with just allowing these two kids to just go off in the middle of the fucking night with the excuse of it's a full moon, I'm wolfing out. And she said that Wednesday was a chaperone. She's going to supervise. She's going to lock the cage. Well, yeah, an adult should be doing that. But everybody fucking knows that this girl hasn't wolfed out. So you would think maybe the mom has said, hey, let me know as soon as my baby wolf out. I want to come. I want to be there for that. Or the school would be like, so when did you start wolfing out? Like, what is this? We need to be there to see this, to make sure your first time this process goes smoothly for you. And we can help help you maintain control in any way. So it's just a bunch of like weird stuff like that'll happen that takes you out of it, but then you just like, all right, fuck it, I just got to go with it.
I don't want any of those gross teachers around my kid when they're trying to wolf out. No, don't trust them.
I feel you.
Don't say moon bill I'm passing right now.
That's why I kind of hesitated when I said the kid's first time. You would want an adult there to kind of supervise. Instead of an intimacy coordinator, there should be a werewolf coordinator. Yeah, I think you should have mentors around the school who are those monsters and are helping these, like the X-Men. Like you have people who have dealt with these issues that these kids are going through, so they're there to help them through it. This fan fiction just took a left turn. I'm sorry, but Luis Guzman is a garbage pick for Gomez. Yeah, I feel you. I guess I wasn't mad at it because they're not even in the show, and then they forced them later on in the show as a part of an extra layer of the mystery that didn't have to be there. But it was unfortunately one of those things where the character that you love is only here because of the woman. Well, in this show, Gomez would have died if it wasn't for Morticia. So the Howl part was so damn gay. Werewolves don't do that. Yeah, it's just out of nowhere. if it was a new member of the pack or something, they was like, all right, squad up, we about to go, let people know it's our territory. We about to go sing our song, let them know we out here. But they just like, ooh, it's another person.
You rather them growl, just kind of like, I don't know what the kid actors could honestly have done to like make them look intimidating, because growling would have been weird. Like, you're like, what the? I mean, I think there were some kids in my high school that would growl, and they definitely wearing helmets and were put in a different corner of the lunchroom.
Bro, there was a kid in my school in college. Now I went to a mostly black school during my grade school years. My high school was more diverse. I got to hang out with a lot of people. I was cool with everybody. But college, there was this one black kid, and he was a fucking lizard, bro. And he would walk around school like this. And he would lick his tongue out like periodically, and he didn't talk like a human. Like, and it's like, I don't know if he was joking, if he was just committed to the character, or if he really had something going on. But those were the type of kids that I went to school with.
Yeah, maybe you did go to Nevermore Academy or someplace. You didn't even know it.
I would have gladly went there, but no, I went to a knockoff version that were a bunch of terrible artists as well. So you're not even good at what you came to this school for. But all right, back to the trailer.
Feeling okay? You look a little pale.
So this is the werewolf friend.
Yeah.
Now this lady right here, I don't know her a lot. I know she was in The Force Awakens. She was Captain Phasma. She was in Game of Thrones. This lady is hot in this show.
She's hot. You like her?
She's hot. I like it. She's tall. She that platinum blonde. She's a likable character. I saw some article where she said this was the first time she felt attractive. Like, I didn't read the whole article. That was like the headline. And I was like, that sucks, lady. But I like
6'5" as a woman. Yeah, there's like not a lot of sexy roles you can do. But yeah, I agree. This is probably her best looking performance I've seen her in. Other than, I don't think I've seen her in anything that she's been attractive in. Because like you said, she's Captain Phasma. She doesn't even take her helmet off, really.
Yeah.
And then the Brianna Tarth, she's just like she's the Hound, but with a uterus, whatever.
Yeah, like that was the thing. She was a big, ugly looking broad in
Would smash.
Game of Thrones. You said would or would not?
Would, yeah, and both forms in Brienne and this sexier one too. So.
Yeah. But no, definitely here, not smash. I liked her. I'm not going to spoil what she does in the show. Because I really liked her character. I think, again, could have done more with her, but I'm not going to say the one time. The best time she was actually utilized, it was nice. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Now I have to watch
Please excuse Wednesday. She's allergic to color.
Oh, wow. What happens to you? I break out into hives, and then the flesh peels off my bones.
No. See, stuff like that.
That line would have not played well if that girl was a black girl or something. She's like, I'm allergic to color.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I feel you.
Wednesday have been like, oh, here we go. Bigoted Wednesday coming up.
Yeah.
There,
Man. But the committing to the character, like she's great. I don't know if y'all see that dance scene that's been floating around.
It's everywhere.
Oddly, that shit was mesmerizing. Like, that's all I'm gonna say.
I act as if I don't care if people dislike me.
Girl boss scene.
Deep down.
Black Pilgrim.
Oh, my favorite kind.
Actually,
we was pilgrims. we extra on the Mayflower.
Oh shit! But hey, like I said, this diversity shit, they sprinkle black folks in everywhere, places they probably shouldn't be. But
what is their deal, real quick, without taking a huge diversion? Are they actually pilgrims, like they're Puritans or something? They're witch hunters or something?
There's they work at Pilgrim World. So the black dude,
gotcha.
his dad owns this. It's not like a theme park, but like an experience. I guess like do they have like some medieval, like a Renaissance fair type thing?
Right.
But yeah, this is their thing. Pilgrim World.
enjoy it.
Oh yeah, she kicks the shit out of all three of those dudes.
It's so
Yeah.
believable too. Yeah.
Yeah. Thing was the best actor in the whole fucking show, and he's just
Oh,
a
yeah.
hand. But yeah, he was great.
Pass.
Pass. Why? 'Cause just a hand. That's the only
Yeah,
experience
it's not
you
a
get.
lot, not a lot there.
I got you. And then any lubrication has to be applied. So it's like you're not really bringing anything to this experience. So I feel you.
Yeah.
Thing was a good homie though. He was good in the show.
There's just some
More girl boss. You saw the Apple thing.
Mhm.
Spoiler alert. A male did all of these, and the one bullseye is her.
Of course, she's perfect. Of course, she's perfect. I love her. I
Yeah.
have to love her. That's what
Yeah.
the movie's telling me or TV show's telling me.
Now the fencing thing. Okay, your dad's great at fencing. I can believe that one. But
God, how do you believe Louis Gozman is good at fencing? That man cannot.
well,
Maybe he's good at it shuffling sideways through doors. Maybe that's why he's so good at it or something.
the way my wife tried to help justify it was he got better at fencing after his near-death experience in this show. so,
Okay.
so yeah, Luis Guzman was not great at fencing.
There's just something wrong about this place. Not just because it's a school. Secrets.
Killing it on the cello.
I heard she learned how to play cello for this, which is pretty cool. Not that it would
Oh.
be that difficult. I don't know what you define. I learned how to play cello. It's like, yeah, you can play like 3 or 4 chords on it or something.
Yeah,
Good for
and
you.
then it's like, did you really even have to learn? You could have just been
Yeah.
doing this, and they could have put the music over it. But whatever.
Societies.
This is a secret society in the school.
Bill Gates
Hidden
confirmed
libraries.
cameo.
You said what?
Bill Gates confirmed cameo in this. The
No.
secret society. Hi. Now you're part of the secret organization that rules the world.
I will say that no, that they didn't have that character like that in here in the secret society. But yeah, this school loves Edgar Allan Poe, and I know he writes weird, like borderline horror shit. But for a school of monsters, they praise the shit out of this human. It was just weird to me.
Do they give any more reasons for it? Because I know, that's whole Nevermore. That's his thing. I think that's one of his short stories or whatever. But
Okay.
because he's an author. Do they give any justification for it that he was like an actual prophet for them or something? Or
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. They just like his
It
books.
makes no sense. It makes no sense.
He's like a lot of black people praising like Wakanda Forever and all this black shit. It's like they're telling our story.
You were
That's
just telling me that
is.
off stream that you would love Wakanda Forever.
What's funny is anytime I'm arguing with a black person, I'll say Wakanda Forever. It's like my closing argument, and I just leave. I'm just like,
That's funny. Yeah.
A homicidal monster. What other surprises are in store?
So that's the mystery. There's what she says, homicidal monster. So there's a monster killing normies and monsters alike.
Uncle Fester.
I like to
That honestly was the first time, and probably the only, maybe once or twice throughout the whole show where she shows emotion. That's an ugly pic. I'm not gonna stop right there.
She looks gross. Yeah, she looks like
Yeah,
Uncle Fester.
yeah. Y'all ain't gonna do my girl like that, but I hated Uncle Fester in this, and he seemed gay to me.
Yeah.
Like, he's supposed to be real like eccentric, and it just screamed gay. Like he didn't do it wasn't done well. That's so
I this is the part where I stepped in and started watching a little bit. I watched it up until they take that scooter, whatever motorcycle thing. That's where I stopped watching with my wife just because I was jumping in and out. And yeah, I like Fred Armisen, so I want to see what he does with it. But his high pitched voice is so weird. Not that I don't know. I've never known any other, like, I don't actually know anything about Addams Family, so this is like my first exposure to it. So I couldn't tell you, like, this is a bad Uncle Fester. I don't like this guy. It's like, yeah. Whatever, I don't know. But I did like his constant He's like the slapstick guy, right? He's like going after those bees, even though like they'll kill you. He's like, yeah, I'll still go after the honey and the whatever thing. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I didn't like him. He wasn't enough for me. And my only emotional investment is I watched a cartoon. I think it was the 90s. It was an older cartoon. So I watched that. I saw the Addams Family, like the movies. I think, was there a live action? I don't know. I saw them in like
there was live
Scooby-Doo.
action, yeah.
Okay,
so that one girl in this is the young Wednesday, the girl with glasses. Is her like an advisor or something at the school. Yeah, that's Wednesday. From the movie. Yeah,
Christina Ricci. She's in it, and I want to say I like her character. Like, you see how conflicted I am with.
I know, yeah. You sound like you really like this show.
Yeah, I like it. Just going through the comments. I'm not sure how I feel about this rendition of Painted Black.
Yeah, in the background. That song's so overused, Sean. I hate it how much. They even did it in Black Adam movie. And I was like, why the fuck is this? Oh, it's always this fucking song.
So I didn't know it was a song, but hey, there you go. Something else to have issues with with this show. I've been watching this and really enjoying it. Halfway through, the girl playing Wednesday is fantastic. Yeah, man. That's my thing. Like, despite people having issues with her character, it's like she's committed to it. And I respect it. And it works in a lot of places. Other times it don't. Fester looks good. Hey, there you go. He had some like lightning powers, like you saw, or electricity when he grabbed the fencing sword. What is a rapier? I don't know like where that came from, but so he has that shit. Wednesday has visions, so they're just throwing powers on the Addams Family out of nowhere.
Would smash Uncle Fester though, because of electricity. Yeah,
you by yourself.
Get a little spice in there. Let us know in the chat. You smash it past Uncle Fester.
Well, liquid is a conductor, so it might not end well for you. He's used to it, but can you handle it?
We're about to test that.
He about to test it. All right. Yeah, she was the plant teacher. And have I seen this somewhere? But you know, maybe if she was the plant teacher and they was talking about one class was on like carnivorous plants. Like to see an actual carnivorous plant like do some shit. Like I posted what's that, the Seymour that plant from Little Shop of Horrors. Like if something like that was there, then I'd be like, oh, y'all are really leaning into this monster shit. I love it. Like what little elements of monsterism can we find? But nah, you really don't get any of that. Christina Ricci was in the greatest movie of all time, Black Snake Moan Grown.
No,
you're talking about with Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
I couldn't care less about this show. After the Witcher issue, Netflix lost me. I feel you, bro. Like I said, I get it for free, so I can catch some stuff. Fester always had that. He could put a light bulb in his mouth and it just turns on. That was in one of the movies. Okay. But the way he uses it, which, okay, I like that you said that, Sean. So there was place for it. Without having to explain, but so it's like you take elements from the Addams and put it in here, but then again you don't, at the same time, like I said, the brother sister relationship, them torturing each other, them actually committed to like I'm watching the movie and they're poisoning each other. Like I think Pugsley he walked up to Fester and he was like, cyanide, or I forgot the other one, but he was like, yeah, go for that one. And I'm assuming Wednesday ingested that shit, or when Wednesday was walking by Morticia and the grandma, the aunt, whoever she is, and she had like this little knife, and then Morticia was like, "Is that for your brother?" She was like, "Yes." She was like, and she put that shit down and grabbed an axe and was like, "Use this." So I'm like, bro, those are the type of gags that you don't see in this show whatsoever.
Yeah. They definitely just reskinned it to have their like whatever little mystery thing in it all.
Yeah. So she got visions. That's what she does. I'm in the old black and white show. Uncle Fester could power a light bulb by putting it in his mouth. I grew up on this show. Okay. So like, yeah, he had it, but that shit is like all through this show whenever he's on. So I'm like, okay, this is not this is not some kooky shit that happens. Like y'all both referencing this one from what y'all saying, this one light bulb instance, but he grabbed a sword. What was the point of you showing electric powers with that? And he does it throughout the show. And like I said, it's just an actual power that they given him as opposed to that's weird. How did you do that? Weird, man. Netflix is only worth having for Stranger Things and Peaky fucking Blinders. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. But what up, BA Turner? Glad you're up in here. I think you came from John A. Douglas. I think. They said Dark is one of the best shows on Netflix.
Yeah, it's at Dark, and then there's that new one that just came out from the same people that made Dark, is like $18.99 or something like that.
Yeah,
John can probably correct me on it.
Okay, I have seen people talking about $18.99 though. Might check it out. I'll just get through the trailer, bro. We almost hit 3 hours. We've been here for a long time. I didn't plan on doing this for this long, but
Professor.
I like to travel incognito. Come on, let's roll.
You got thoughts on that?
What does the cool outfits they're wearing right there?
Yeah, and Uncle Fester like talking and
yeah, I don't know. See, that's the one thing too is like I can't get super pissed off about properties I'm not fully invested in. It's not like I'm like, oh man, now I really regret that Addams Family full back tattoo after seeing this series. You know, so it's like, yeah, whatever. I mean, and plus there's these moments, they don't seem nearly as bad because I said I watched up until that part. Like it doesn't seem it seems very on tone with the whole series, that scene right there. So it's weird seeing in the trailer because it like you said, like the tone of the previous series is like more like the cyanide versus hammer versus axe, you know, like which one am I going to hit you with? Yeah, way more of like a Looney Tunes like thing. But I don't know. Yeah, it's whatever.
And you see none of that. But so in the beginning, the dudes who I was saying Wednesday got revenge on the three bullies because they bullied Pugsley, so they made Pugsley a little beta in this. Yeah, man, this Pugsley, he sucks. But so the dudes apparently were on the swim team. Now I don't know how much of a bully you can be, you know, also being on the swim team, but they were the bullies. And doing one of their practices, Wednesday put piranhas in the pool. And I was like, hold on now, that's some shit that you're supposed to do to the rest of your family because they can handle it. That's a gag. But I'm like, these piranhas, you know, that's death right there. Like we should have saw a lot of blood in that pool. And
there's like a difference between like Wile E. Coyote dropping an anvil on the Roadrunner versus like, oh, there's random people on top of underneath the Empire State Building. I'm just gonna drop a bomb on them. You're like, oh no, don't do that. Yeah,
so that shit happens, and you don't see blood in the water, and they reference it because that's why she has to leave the school because she did that. And she says like, out of all of that, out of the 2 bags of piranhas that she dropped in this entire pool of dudes, only one guy. She said he lost a testicle. And you would think that they would send her ass to jail for this. Like that's like some weird attempted murder type shit. But no, they just send her to the weird school. And she even said something about it. She was like, what if, you know, I think one of the parents was like, you know, you don't need to be telling people or don't let they get out. And she was like, I don't want it to get out. They would know I didn't get the job done. Like I didn't actually kill them. So again, it's not like gags. Wednesday is actually trying to kill people in the beginning. It's just weird. It's not, things just happen and there's no real continuity. There's no believability in it. Right. And like Daniel was saying, like big difference between kooky and spooky versus actual supernatural powers. So I'm okay with the change for the show. Yeah, because once you start to introduce powers, then I got questions. I'm a fucking superhero nerd, so I need to know how this shit works.
I like knowing the rules of the universe, continuity, stuff like that. Otherwise, no bueno.
Yeah, so they present these things, but don't really talk about them. They just there. You just got to accept it. Okay.
Nevermore continues to be a place.
Oh, and the snap. So The little snap is not an Adams thing. That is the secret code for this secret society to that Edgar Allan Poe statue with the raven. Like that. That's how that thing moves. So, no randos just snap twice, especially in this modern ass school with these girls. I've seen girls like snap, like, yes, queen, all that type of shit. Like, you think somebody did that and like,
By
oh
accident,
shit, like, yeah, it's fucking statue just moved. But yeah, that's the secret code. Snap, snap.
That's where the questions far outweigh the answers. I won't stop.
So that's the rowing canoeing competition I was talking about.
Are these clowns or something? Jesters? What's going on here?
So they chose mascots. So Wednesday's team, she's on there with the werewolf, and they're the black cats. These are fucking jesters, harlequins. I don't know. What are these? Fucking executioners? I don't know. But yeah, because they got the fucking little axe right there. But
that's funny.
So yeah, so they got team mascots. But again, like the sirens, the male siren, they have him cheating in the water and pushing the boats into like little obstacles to destroy their boat. Well, make me believe it. Show me how every one of these teams are cheating and how, they all have to fight against these odds, because the rules were you have to make it, your boat can't sink. Like they don't say you can't assault the fucking other competitors. In a monster school, I would expect everything's on the table. But nah, they don't lean into that. Like I said, the sirens could have been fucking singing, having some dudes just fall asleep in the boat, and you see they shit just turning out there in the lake, just drifting away.
Right. Yeah.
Like none of that. The werewolf girl, she does use her claws. Spoiler, she does use her claws to fuck up somebody's canoe. But again, you don't see enough of those elements.
Stop until I find the truth.
That dude had telekinesis. There's this other kid. The concept was great. So the only time you actually see his power, they're in class, he's sketching. I was that dude fucking drawing in class, and then he does something and the spider comes alive. And Wednesday was like, I don't give a fuck. And then she just squashes it, but you never see him use that shit any other time throughout the show.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, it could be like budget. They couldn't afford it, but like, nah, man, you drop that element in there. I want to see it. I want to see it.
Yeah, it really feels, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like how the production of this started, because like you said, if you're going to bring all these elements in, it's like, then deliver on it, or at least give us a little bit more than just saying like, yeah, I'm a werewolf. It's like, you could just, you should be able to show me your werewolf. They'll give me a cringe, whatever, howl as I walk by. He's like, oh yeah, I guess they're werewolves. The only context I have is that it's a mythical school, and I can just assume, I guess, you're a werewolf, because who else would howl like a dog?
Yeah, exactly. It's like the show doesn't do a good job of, again, showing without telling. And then the shit that they say, you just got to take their word for it.
Right.
I know the suspense is killing you.
You saw it, the snap
in
front of the statue. Yeah, that's what that was.
Good evening, girls. I'm Miss Thornhill. I trust Enid has given you the old never.
Yeah, this is Christina Ricci.
Right. Yep.
More welcome.
She's been smothering me with hospitality. I hope to return the favor. In her sleep.
Like shit like that is good.
Yeah.
That's the end of the trailer. But overall, I would say it was I'm not gonna say it was good. It was entertaining. Would I tell people to subscribe to Netflix to watch it? No, but if you already got it, check it out. Just check it out. There is some good with the bad. The bad will take you out of it. And again, the good elements, they don't really deliver on them. It actually makes you want more. It's like, man, I want to like this show, but you're not making me. But the intrigue is there. Maybe, hopefully, they'll learn in season 2.
Yeah, there's this like void in pop culture right now that I haven't seen anything properly fill it yet? It's like the Harry Potter, academy with these different factions. And it's more structured of the coming of age story. What is filling that void out there? I know there's so many people that because they're constantly, generations are coming up. Is there something out there right now that is filling that void that's like that? Some sort of academy thing, because this could have been something, but I feel like you said, it's missing the mark.
So on Netflix, they got that Umbrella Academy, which is supposed to be based off of, I don't know, some comic book characters.
Yeah.
I browsing through Netflix, there's some show called The School for Good and Evil. Haven't checked it out. Don't care to.
Yeah. Okay.
But my wife also said, like, this feels like it's trying to be like Sabrina, that Netflix series. And she says Sabrina does everything that this show is trying to do better, as well as being its own thing, a great adaptation of a Sabrina story, because she said you're seeing her in school, so you see the kid, like teen drama stuff, but you see a lot of the supernatural elements, and the show doesn't shy away from like gore and like really getting into like death and all, like fucking, Satan and hell is a big thing. I know Christians probably conflicted watching this shit, but that show, from what my wife says, knows what it is, and it goes hard at that. And this Wednesday is a pale comparison. Like, so again, another spoiler, because I don't know, people ain't checked out, so I guess y'all don't really care about the spoilers. But in Sabrina, I remember watching my wife watch it. And so Sabrina, like the two halves to a whole type thing. So Sabrina's supposedly the good one, and there's an evilness to her that takes on shape or is personified. Well, I don't know the exacts of that, but basically that. And you see that same thing in this show with Wednesday. Not exactly, but it does the same shit. Like, you see a character looks just like fucking her, except it's white. Like, not in skin, but like the
right,
yeah, the clothing. So to answer your question, bro, the ones that I gave you, people check out Sabrina. I wouldn't watch it. Just because it's just not for me.
Yeah, the last thing I want is my wife walking in on me as I'm watching Sabrina alone.
Yeah.
What are you watching? Like, oh, don't worry about it. Yeah.
Hunched over like your dog in the dark with your legs spread open. The teenage witch one, yeah, I think it's just called Sabrina, but there's something that kind of feels that, but it's not monsters in it. It's, like witches and demons, stuff like that. They don't really lean into the monster, but they don't present monsters, from what I know, like this show does, and don't deliver on them. It's just the magic, dark magic, good magic, stuff like that. There you go. To answer your question.
Thank you for answering my question.
There you go. Flaccid, it's called research. Yeah, man. Instead of asking me to just answer it for you, go figure it out. Rebel Moon coming next year will make Netflix worth having. Rebel Moon, okay. What's that
I'm
about?
excited for Rebel Moon. It's that Zack Snyder. So he originally had a script for, I don't know when he pitched it to Star Wars or Lucasfilm, whether it was pre-George Lucas or pre-Disney or after, but he pitched a story to them, and they basically said no after a while. I think maybe it was in development hell for a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then now he's just taking that script and repurposing it and making his own universe, and it's called Rebel Moon. So there's some concept art about it. Anyone that's interested in it should look it up. The concept art for Rebel Moon looks amazing. Hail the Lord says he will not watch anything Zack Snyder. Why is that? Rebel Moon,
okay.
Or Hail the Lord. Why not Zack Snyder? You hate Zack Snyder?
I just pulled up a Rebel Moon clip. We don't have to watch it right now. We've got people for like 3 hours now, but I will check it out, see how I feel about it. Yeah, man, I'm conflicted about Zack Snyder as a person, but after going over his library of work, I'm like, gotta get a man his props. I like a lot of shit that he does.
Yeah, the visuals are amazing. I love the visuals.
Okay. And for some reason, my internet is failing now or trying to. So this would be a good time to get out of here. Get through these comments and then we out. Facts. I'm so excited. All right. At least 3 will be made. Photos look amazing. It's basically a 7 Samurai movie. Are you having trouble, like issues, connection issues? Flaccid.
Talking to me. I saw it on your end, but I'm not sure if it's mine because I'm not watching it like a neutral location. I'm just on here in the stream. So, but yeah, I did hear you bug out there a little bit. Might have been my connection, might have been yours. I don't know whose it is, but yeah. C4C said it's gonna be a 7 Samurai. Yeah, I heard that's probably the least excited part about it I am is that the plot is that Seven Samurai, which is just so overdone. So overdone.
You talking about the because I just read the little synopsis or whatever, and her finding super or talented people to come handle issues in her
Yeah.
little village, little place, little city. Yeah, I saw that. Max, I don't care for Zack Snyder, but if he does something good outside of established stuff like creating his own stuff and it's good, then I'll give it a shot. Man, I saw a lot of people don't like that zombie movie that he came out with on Netflix. I liked it. I didn't watch it a second time, but it was entertaining.
Yeah, the action was good. The premise decent. I just think that enough of the characters did stupid things in there where it made me go, "Stop! Why are you like that?" This one girl goes back. I'm like, dude, do not go back. Whenever a character starts doing things, I would say is illogical and inconsistent with kind of like their character. I just go, I'm a cheering against you now. Like it happens all the time in horror films. I'm just like, I'm now cheering for the monster to kill you.
Yeah. And that movie also, I guess, not helped me, but made Batista in a Gears of War movie or series more believable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at Batista. And I like Batista in that. I think I don't know. He shouldn't have let his daughter go, but maybe that's one of those things you're talking about where this shit shouldn't be happening. This is a dumbass decision on this character's behalf. But yeah, man. Again, like you said, the entertaining, the action, all of that stuff was good. Going through the comments, John said, "You got your internet tired. It's your fault, bro. You inspired me to stream today." He like, "Come on, bro. I need a break." Yeah, man. It's fucking dust everywhere in here. I don't clean my computer out. I don't know shit about technology. This thing's gonna kick on me one day, and I don't have the funds for another one. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I'm gonna have to go back to making videos on my phone, and my phone overheating in the garage and stuff. But until that day comes, or you can watch A Bug's Life. I like A Bug's Life. Yeah, from what I heard, Zach is a spineless coward that threw Jeremy G&G under the bus. Yeah, man, you didn't have to just hear about it. You could have saw it. I went and saw that after I figured out who they were. So yeah, I got on G&G after that whole situation. So then I was kind of like new to it. And as they're talking about it, I was like, okay, let me go down this rabbit hole. Let me figure out what the fuck all this was about.
Yeah, that was a bitch move. I will agree. I just think unless you've been in that situation before, and you've had like a very applicable like weight over your shoulder, I don't know if you can say he made the wrong move on principle, but you know, when you have how many people working on a project or you're trying to potentially make future projects and you know how many more people are involved with that's like not only him, but his wife works with him. How many other people with his studios work with him? It's like, yeah, all this money I possibly could be making for these people, not only myself. And all I have to do is say this one thing, dude. Yeah, back up $1 million into my backyard, and I will denounce G&G right now. I'll call them. I'll say whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a money amount. You know, there's a money amount, guys. Come on, let's not lie. AJ, you know what I'm talking. Like, come on, $1 million backs up in your driveway. Are you denouncing?
So look, I will not agree to that, and it's not because I fucking love what G&G is doing, but it is like a principle thing. But even I left my jobs because they bitched at me about like real personal shit. So I don't think I would put myself in a position to where Zack Snyder has to say or do things from a company. So I understand, like, yeah, the money could have been a big influence, but me personally, I don't want to work for anybody where I can't essentially say and do what I want.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So
I get it.
Yeah. So I just feel like I really wouldn't be in that situation. Or if a company did tell me, like I said, like, no, you can't talk to these people. I'm like, bro, fuck you. And then I'm sure he already got his check, his money for the movie. So yeah, man, I see that side of it. Yeah, that's why I left my job, bro. Was it
$1 million?
It wasn't $1 million, but they was pushing the vaccine shit, talking about somewhere you don't have to wear a mask if you just get the vaccine. Like, look, when I go over here away from y'all, I'm just gonna take this shit off my face anyway. So I didn't. Yeah, just like that. Me personally, I don't like that type of. I don't like that. I don't like people being over me. And that's why me and my wife got our own business, because we were just like, bro, we do a whole lot of work for other people and we don't see them putting the amount of care and like love into the work of working with dogs, working with animals. So we just like, look, instead of shoveling shit for somebody else, I'm going to shovel shit our damn selves.
Yeah, I agree. And I think, Yeah, I there's definitely lines you draw in the sand where you go no further than this. I can't. You're not going to tell me how to do X, Y, Z, or like you said, your bodily autonomy at some point, right? Yeah, I am also affiliated with Abomination AJ as of right now until he comes out of the closet as being a furry. But with I with Zack Snyder too. I don't know how much he knew about Geeks and Gamers. So for all you know, they are like a really bad organization, right? In his head, it's like, yeah, maybe they had some really bad takes.
Yeah, and that's the narrative. So a lot of people was pushing that. So I can see how.
It's like, well, for all, if he knew all the information, like all the research, like I know like he watched Geeks and Gamers for a while or something, then I can see it's like you had no excuse. But if it's just like out and out lying about it, it's like, okay, listen. If you have $1 million, I'll lie for $1 million. You just tell me. Just back up the Brinks truck.
I don't think I would, bro.
$1 million? Come on,
bro. Because I'm coming from a state of mind of I will make $1 million. So, you tell me to do something that I'm conflicted with for $1 million now, as opposed to me just doing me, and that ends up making me 5 million, 10 million, like that. So I'm thinking in the long run, $1 million, I will see that plus more. So I wouldn't have gave a shit about that. And like I said, he already got paid for the fucking movie.
Yeah, I don't know if I think it might have been a thing where like future projects with Warner Brothers was potentially on the table. Which again, from his point of view, he should have said no, I'm not working with you anymore. Like regardless, because they're not working with him, Warner Brothers.
Right.
But he was trying to simp for him. It was a dumb simp move, but listen, if you could hear the truck backing up in your front lawn, I can understand why you're simping.
All right, man. Let me get through these comments. My internet is fucking with me, and it's just like, end it now. You better end it now. I'll cut this shit short, bro. Max, I agree. I feel like it was a misunderstanding on both parties. I agree with the Ripper's sentiments. I would have checked his ass right there. I'd be like, "What you mean by that, bro? Like, what you trying to say?" But that says me, bro. That says me. Zack Snyder proved how he operates on good. He is a grown ass man. But everyone has to appreciate that Zack doesn't push the message, gender swap, race swap, or bow to sensitivities. He and Nolan are pretty based. Yeah, I feel you. I don't like how he makes everything dark and I can't say everything. Guardians, well, you know what he did, because I didn't read the original book, but I don't think it was as dark as he made. He made two owl squads going at it like some of the most climactic shit ever, bro. All right, Flash is basically saying he'll take anything in the back door. There you go.
Throw the money. Right price, Mags. For the right price.
Throw the money his way. Throw the money his way. Ain't no telling what type of opportunities the Flaccid can provide for me, but he's doing all the acts. I just got to be associated with him. $1 million ain't shit these days. Make it $1 billion. I take that money, then come clean. It's like, look, bro, they told me to say that shit, man. GG for life, bro.
Exactly. Dude,
now, look, if he did that, I would have been like, oh, okay, you played the game, bro. You played the game. I ain't mad at it. I don't like Zack's take on Superman personally. Yeah, me either. Dawn of the Dead was decent. Yep. AJ, when are you going to be on the Dark Council? I guess Thursday. Fatal J said he'll send me the link. Love Rip on that.
Didn't he? He said Wednesday on the stream.
Did I just say Thursday?
He said Thursday.
I just said Thursday.
Remind AJ. DM him, guys. Remind him. Just like,
okay,
it's Wednesday. You're going to be on Dark Council.
Definitely Wednesday. All right, y'all. That's all we got. We have fucking 3 hours. I appreciate y'all for hanging strong for this long, as well as my internet. Thank you, internet. Thank you, internet. I mean, technology that I love to shit on all the time, but shit like this possible. You got anything you want to say? Want to plug?
Yeah, real quick. I don't want to take too much of your time. Everyone in the chat, thank you for being here, guys. Be sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to AJ's channel if you haven't already. But listen, you don't have to subscribe to my channel because you can watch the stream also that I'm having tonight at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on Zach's channel, too. We're going to be doing the tier ranking of all of House of the Dragon's characters on there. So at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, live stream either on Zach's or Flaccid Phoenix's channel. I'll be the one hosting it, but we're doing this dual streaming thing just to get our time slot in here about when we're doing it. So be there. I'll be there. Listen, we're probably going to smash or pass real quick, every single one of these guys as well. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Hope to see everybody here. And if you're not, I'm going to hold as a personal grudge against each and every one of you. I'm writing you guys' name down. Hail the Lore, Nosferatu, Daniel, Mags, C4C, Sean, who I'm just meeting for the first time on stream here. B.A. Turner. Yeah, all you guys are on my shit list if you don't show up. So thanks for having me, AJ. It was a lot of fun.
No problem. I am dropping those links to Phoenix and Zach's right now. People, please check that out. Go subscribe. But I always say, make sure the content is for you. So don't just subscribe and be a dead subscriber. Go watch the shit. Watch the videos. That way, when you hear Phoenix the Flaccid for the first time, you're like, whoa, what the fuck? I want no part of this.
Yeah,
Go ahead and get into your mind. This is who they are. And this is what you're going to get. Yeah, Daniel says, I think I heard of Zach's. Zach's is bigger than, I think, both of us. So I think, you know, y'all. Okay. So
he has like 23,000 subs who apparently just love Band of Brothers clips.
Yeah.
That was the algorithm hit for him. So good for him. He grinded
out. And Hell the Lore, appreciate you. He's a Drop Mags channel. And Fatal J, y'all, please. I'm not saying this shit for my own health. I'm already subscribed to these people. I'm saying it for y'all. Y'all go subscribe. Hit those links. Copy paste. However the technology works. Make it happen. Is it Flax or is it Zaxid? It's whatever they decide. You know, their little their little ship.
Yeah.
Content creator and ships going on, but that's them. That ain't me.
Yeah, some good old flax seeds going on, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, there you go. All right, man, we out of here. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to play my same intro, outro, or whatever, but I love it because it's fucking dope, and I made it. All right, let me get us out of here first.
So I'm not sure I get you.
Give me a real fight.
Any of you guys read that chapter in The Art of War about misdirection?